Yo, what's going on, guys? Happy Monday. Hopefully everyone had a great weekend. Ready for some birdies and stuff today. Give me 2 seconds to load the chat phone. Same old, same old. Looks like it's coming already, though. Come on. Think it's coming in now. There we go. Can see you guys. Kay, thank you so much for the pre-stream dono. Make sure you guys throw a W in the chat for Kay with the 10 bomb. Says doubling up, seeing as I couldn't dono in Spain, sending the shiny luck to BT. Thank you so much again, Kay. Really appreciate that. Hopefully everyone's having a good one today. Mr. Fair, we got Gubby, Death, we got Cheese in the house, Jonathan. Good to see ya. I'm gonna run this Omnite Dynamax battle quick before we pop the Daily Incense. Just because it's brand new and I kind of feel like doing it. And then we'll jump into the daily. Yeah, it's right up there. Also, we'll see if there's any Wiglets still by. That event's done, but you can still get them spawning in these biomes. What's up, Cam? Pokeseb, how you doing? Why do so many people have AI-generated profiles? It's just photos. I mean, I don't know if it's a reason to be super upset. It is the internet. But let's do our best at maybe finding some birds. They've been finding a bird every day, except for that one random day, 2 or 3 days ago, but pretty much every day for the last 3 weeks, I've at least seen a bird. And caught that Articuno the other day as well, so hopefully we can finally get a shiny one, man. We were 2 birds away from being 90 encounters since the last shiny bird. That's a lot of birds, man. They're 1 in 20 for those that don't know. So we're coming up on 5 times odds. What's up, Olivia? Yeah, gonna run this brand new Omnite just because I feel like it, then we'll pop the daily, go to the bird park. And that should be, I think, the only thing that has same type attack bonus with a rock type Dynamax move. So wouldn't mind getting a good one of these for the future. Could have used that yesterday for the Butterfree being 4 times weak to rock. What's up, Rachel? Killroth, we got gaming. Welcome in, guys. Hopefully everyone had a good weekend and is having a good Monday. The best Monday you could possibly have anyways. All right, we're almost there. Wanted to check this area, like I said, too, for some Wiglets, because we see them sometimes. The event's done, but doesn't mean we can't find them. Past 5 million dust, nice. Dude, the G-Max stuff is crazy for dust. Dynamax is good too, but G-Max is far better. Hey, what's up, Critten? Thank you for the Murky raid. I'll blast you. Dude, this is where I got a shiny Blastoise before. Can you imagine? Oh my god. Not a shiny one. Still cool to see, though. I love how this guy is like a common spawn to see. Not common, but I feel like I see at least one of these guys per day, at least in the nearby. Hey, it's me, Sarah. What's up, Sarah? Edwin, how you doing, man? I saw you got the Shiny Zapdos today. Congrats. That's a beautiful bird. That's obviously one of the ones we're going for every single day, so I'm happy for you. What's up, Luna? Pokeseb says, you and Tony are my favorite Pogo streamers. That's awesome, man. Really appreciate that. Tony's a friend of mine, so I appreciate you including him in there, too. Need a Tauros to complete my Kanto decks. You can get it from the raids, the Paldean Tauros raids when they come around again. They technically count, even though they're not a Kanto one. Blasty's all right. Not seen any Wiglets here, though. Let's jump into this. I've done 0 of these. Of course, Max Monday today is for this guy, but we'll bring a multi to drop. Hey, Reese, how you doing, man? G-Max Butterfree yesterday. It was pretty good, Killroth. You got your shiny on your first. Man, me as well. My first one was on the remotes from the night before. We managed to get one. But I got another one yesterday. Traded it to Nate. We did a lucky trade. He gave me a shiny Mewtwo on yesterday's stream, which turned out okay. He actually got a lucky level 1 Phantump as well. I forget what trade that was. We did 4 trades yesterday because the extra special ones. Turned out pretty decent. But here we go. I'm waiting as if people are going to lobby in this raid. Did you guys see my... No, I didn't see that, Luna. Did you get the shiny? No birds in my incense today. Got Samurott, Centiskorch, Typhlosion, Claydol. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen Centiskorch ever before. I've heard of it, but that was the other one that was surprising me yesterday was the Corvisquire, and then Antonio and a few other people said they've seen Corviknight off the incense, which is pretty cool. I had 1 Articuno and 2 Zapdos encounters on the 1 daily incense. That's awesome that 1 shine for you, Edwin, though. It's a great bird. The one that I have the most of is the one I like the best, the Moltres. So I'm trying to get more Articunos and more Zappies just for trades and stuff. Charger says, sorry I couldn't make it to the last stream. Lost my phone, all good. Shiny Inkay, beauty. I like the Inkay. But here we go. See, we can start off with a decent one of these. I have no idea what we're looking for CP-wise. Like I said, haven't done any of these. I'm just kind of keen to get a Dynamax Mon that has a rock attack because that's weirdly rare in this game. All right, here we go. Imagine. He's not shiny. 868. I mean, it looks kind of good. He's also huge. I know that's like the whole point of Dynamax, but he's kind of odd looking. We'll see if this is any good. I want to say, just from a random guess, it's going to be like in the 80s for the hundo. Hopefully I'm wrong and this is the hundo, but my random guess is it's somewhere in the 80s. And he is. Wow. Dude, not bad. It probably is the 80s then. Someone can let me know, but that's not bad for my first one. We'll keep it for now. But yeah, let's pop the Daily Incense, go for a walk to our normal bird spots. It's in between events right now too, so typically a pretty good time to hunt for birds. And you can see a wide array of different stuff in the wild. But let's go ahead, put Kyurem on a little bit before. I always like to do that. Sweet, there we go. All right, a little bit tired. Can't keep my eyes open. Get some sleep, Rachel. I know you're working some crazy late hours all the time. Also, dude, don't do it. I was gonna say I would run from that. 100% we'd run from that. In the spot that we got the bird yesterday, it's actually just up here. It's on the way back. That was when I was catching the Swirlix from the research, and randomly there was a Zappy thereafter. Also, I think I do have two checks here. Number one is gonna be a non-shiny, looking for a 505. Number two is gonna be another non-shiny, a 487. What's up, Adam? So get the shiny Combi, first ever shiny Miltank, and a Lugia and a Lickitung. Oh my god. It's a good haul, man. The Miltank is fantastic. I feel like that one does not shine often. It's pretty much just like a rare spawn in general, but it's a full odds too, right? How many catches do you have all the time? Around 350,000. I just hit my 2-year anniversary on the game, actually 2 days ago. You can see right there, but yeah, we're a little shy of 350K, which for 2 years I think is fantastic. Not too bad. We're getting there. Poplio, okay, cool spawn, I suppose. But this is like the exact same spot we saw the bird yesterday. Shiny 98 Swirlix. Oh my god, that could have been. So tomorrow's kind of a fun spotlight hour. I was having a look. It's gonna be for Swirlix, but it is shiny boosted right now, so that probably means if you go play the spotlight tomorrow, you're gonna end up with a pile of shinies. If you need that, make sure you play tomorrow. I definitely will be playing that. Got from the Wingle to the wall. Only started playing 2 years ago, indeed. Yeah, we've been grinding, but 2 years to August 2nd. So I guess, yeah, we just passed that 2 days ago. Ever at a shiny bird spawn? Yeah, I have 7 of them. So my bird collection, we do have 22 birds now, but we have 7 shiny birds in there. All the shinies, all the non-shinies, but I'm always looking for new ones. And of course we have the Shundo, which I think a lot of people can't say they have that. Not yet anyways, but pretty cool one. The tiny Minchino. Gonna spin stops, evolve a Pokemon. Okay, after the next Daily Incense spawn, we'll evolve something. Was that Glalie in the water? Or Double? Yeah, Double. That's what I thought. Makes a little more sense. BT with the shiny bird, never. The rainbow of birds. Yeah, I like when Kay said that. That stuck with me, the rainbow of birds. It is a beautiful day here today. A little windy, which hopefully isn't too bad for audio, but a nice day for a walk. The cast form, what about you? Double XL shiny bird, yeah, or a tiny bird would be really cool. A female Wobbuffet, that's random. I think that's in raids right across there too. Kind of weird to see one in raids and one in the wild. Okay, let's evolve, not Wimpod, let's evolve Pidove, sure. He turns into like my most hated Pokemon too, but we'll evolve him, sure. You in Canada, I am. But okay, this will give us a check. I have another power-up 3 that I'm waiting to get another one to stack. And then I think we have one to spin stops. This gives us non-shiny and a 484. Again, 505 is the hundo for that. Lopunny could have been shiny, has a mega in the game. It's technically a shiny boosted spawn. But yeah, yesterday we cleaned up, man. We had 6 shinies on the day. And not even like all just from the raids or anything. Actually only one from the raids, which is kind of nice. We did see a bird too, didn't catch, but still awesome. Axolotl, I'm doing good, man. How you doing today? My phone is like way overheating even with the fan on. Not sure why. Hopefully that cools down. There's enough wind and stuff, it should cool my phone down, but odd that it's doing that already. The Rug and Roll Up. Mystic with 5 months says 1 more month till Safari Zone. You have the Saturday. Dude, thanks for supporting the channel for almost half a year, man. That's crazy. Much appreciated, and yeah, definitely see you there. I mean, I think that you can technically play both days. It's just like the city add-on or whatever, so I'll be playing both days. Probably see you there. But thanks again, man. Should be a fun time. I've never actually done a city safari in my life. I've only done the tour event and then an in-person Go Fest, but never done the city safari. Are you hunting the birds? I am hunting the birds, yes. That's currently what we're doing right now. We're going to this park over here. So that green area across the bridge, I seem to see a bird there like pretty much every day. So that's the area I'm going to try. This little middle area is always kind of weird for spawns. What's your rarest Pokemon? Maybe my Shundo Galarian Moltres. Magmar's cool. I'd love for this thing to shine. That would be very sick. Gonna spin one more stop. We'll keep saving the power up. Because why not? No, so that's Iceburn. So Iceburn is an adventure effect, that's why there's snow. But in Canada, it's the summer, it's hot here. We get some pretty bad winters, but yeah, it's not, it doesn't snow in the winter really. Yeah, I know, Mystic, it's all @ tags again, which like some people's are fine, but some people's @ tags are like way different than their normal name. So it's, yeah, kind of annoying. Got a Lugia for purple? Nice. Yeah, I mean, dude, I'm looking forward to Ho-Oh, to be honest. That's my favorite legendary of all time, kind of the counterpart to Lugia, so I don't know. For now, I'm still going to raid Lugias when I see them, but I'm more excited about the Ho-Oh coming up. So you're in Vancouver? No, I'm not in Vancouver. We'll be going to Vancouver for the Safari Zone, but on the other side of the country. Apparently this feature's here to stay. Why the @ tags, though? It makes, like, no sense. I don't think anyone likes that. School's important. What's up? Well, yeah, like, the Lugia is pretty awesome. I mean, it's a cool-looking shiny. I like these ones quite a bit, too. The Shadow ones from, this is, what, last summer? Around this time last year. I mean, any Shadow shinies are pretty cool, but wish it was more useful. This gives us... Okay, the Combi. Cool. School says, hey, I'm York. Dude, they changed everyone's names, man. That's what I was saying before. It goes by your @ tags. You can go and edit that if you want. If you want your name to show us what your username did, you can just go edit that. But yeah, they messed everything on YouTube again. For whatever reason. Nice, there we go. Okay, the first one of the day. The Shiny Machop. Didn't really need this guy or want this guy, but it's one to start the day. This is actually a nest here too. I was waiting for this to happen. Although this is a full odds, for some reason it seems to shine all of the time. I have no idea why. And yeah, it's okay. Actually, not too bad for being wild. But yeah, it seems underwhelming to me just because I have so many that had a calm day. I've caught gazillions in the wild even before then. But it's cool to get one that early. It's setting the tone. But if we go and look at Machop, I mean, still a good shiny. I don't want to drag it through the mud too much, but we have quite a few of these guys, right? So unless we get the Shundo, that's not the top of the list priorities looking for that shiny. Goldeen could be a Didiplodomus, but was not. Get a Samurott here. It's a level 1 too, I think. Should be 37 CP. Yeah, it is. That's cool. I won't keep it or anything, but it's pretty cool. All right, we're in the bird park now. So the back half of the bird park usually is a little bit more lucky for seeing birds, but I've seen them all along here. Really is kind of just hit and miss where they spawn. Just seems crazy that pretty much every day we've got one for a long time now. Well, we'll keep going. Critting with the minus 69%. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Did we ever find out if that's like, was on purpose, if that's in there from Nightbot, or why the minus luck? What's up, Daniel? Minus 69%. And holy bad quests. I'm gonna get rid of that one. We want the event quests. Like that. Send 2 gifts to friends. No stickers, so I'm down. Who can receive a gift? Sure. Spam these out. If it was the ones with stickers, man, I would be not for this. You guys know I'm not a sticker fan. All right, awesome. This gives us a swirly again, 490. They're getting better, kind of, anyways. The other day, someone got minus 100. Yeah, I forget who sent me the Nundo of Luck yesterday, too. Someone sent me 0%. So thanks for that. Really, really appreciate that. What time is the raid day? It's going to be 11 to 5, I think. It's a 6-hour raid day on Sunday. But I think I'm going to stream doing my remote raids on the Saturday night. And then, like, obviously play the day in person on Sunday. But I think that's the plan. Going to do my 20 remotes and stuff on the night before. Pretty good, Tyler. We just got started. We got a shiny so far. It's not too bad. What's up, T-Raw? Good to see you, man. But yeah, we're kind of picking up where we left off yesterday with some very good wild shiny luck at least. I just really want to get that bird today. It's been a long time coming. Also a skunk on the beach here, all right. Hippo says hello, what's up? Oh yeah, it's gonna be a new setup, Axolotl. So it's gonna be like a TV style stream. It won't be in shorts. It'll be like as if you're watching like a YouTube video on your computer or TV type thing. And I missed the quick catch, nice. Holy man, this is a busy area today. This is technically like a beach right here. It's a little beach, so there's just tons of people hanging out here and stuff. Which I always seem to forget. What's up, Barrett? Good to see you, man. So this back area, not where I'm at right now, but like that back little loop here, pretty much that side we go all the way around to here. Around that little circle area is where we're always pretty lucky for birds. Edwin says, Saturday I have a big dance festival. Sunday we'll have to crawl to a Dialga raid. Yeah, man. You can't miss those. I mean, especially for me, like, I get a lot of use out of Pelkey and Dialga candies throughout all the streams and stuff, so I'm going to go as hard as I possibly can. 20 remotes each day, plus playing in person for the 6 hours. It's going to be fun. I need to get a raid pass box in the shop, though. So I got like 50 left. It's not going to do it. What's up, Elise? Good to see you today. Let's get rid of this. And I like that the quests are pretty easy for these Swirlix checks. They're boosted, they're easy. It's kind of a so-so filler event they're having right now. That's why I figured we'd hunt for some birds on the side, but the research isn't too bad. Got Tess in the house too. What's up? Barrett says, love the streams. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate that. Spin some stops. You know what? I'm just gonna get this one out of the way. I've been slowly powering up this Shiny 98 Drago, because I'm gonna 50 max at some point, so there we go, a casual 31,000 dust will get us a check. That's gonna be another Swirlix, a terrible one at that. We'll evolve something soon after the next spawn. It's a Whalmer. In a bird spot though. And let's evolve this, sure. But yeah, coming up on some really good bird spots. The Articuno that we caught 2 days ago is in the next stop up here. What's up, Rexy? Good to see you again. All right, there we go. Get this one that gives us another Swirlix. Not shiny, and that's probably one of the worst IVs I've seen so far, 477. Okay, there we go, another couple checks. This one gives us a male comb. You're gonna leave him in the stack, because they're pretty good for the dust and everything. And so many Samurats. Like, I'm not complaining, but that's kind of a random thing that they just have everywhere. Not really sure the significance of that. Minus 100%. Come on, Rachel. Minus 100%. The grind time. Is that Luminion in the wild? It is, dude. That's pretty cool. Obviously can't be shiny or anything, but I don't know. That's not too bad. I don't think I've ever seen that. I can't say I have. Walreen in a bird spot too. Caught at 105 shinies. That's crazy. I say you get the Mindfu in the Scatterbug Elise. That's amazing. I really need another Mindfu. Team for Great League? I'm not really a huge Great League guy. I was running a little bit last night. But the team that I'm currently using is the Shadow Drapion, the Shadow Galarian Weezing, and the Toad Scroll. And they're all double moved and stuff. But I much prefer running Master League. I run Great League sometimes, but mainly just for rare candies and stuff. Prizol says, hey, Bronzor Trainer, come on. Double XM Primal Wiglet with the nifty gifty goes to Adnat. Thank you so much, man. Otherwise known as Reese, of course, but really appreciate that, man. The extra medium Primal Wiglet. And speaking of Wiglets, dude, I haven't seen any today. I know the event's done, but like this area should still have them, so that's kind of weird. But thank you again, Reese. I do appreciate that. You don't have to do that. Well, Yamper, what about you? This is a bird spot. This next stop right here is where we got the Articuno, 2 or 3 days ago. I forget, man. All the birds are fading into one. And this time it's a pig, okay. Not quite a bird. Still cool. This guy's having his own spotlight hour, I saw closer to the end of the month too, which is cool, I guess. Also, let's check for hundos. Been kind of lucky last few days. No hundos just yet on the grind. But man, which bird is gonna break the seal for us? Almost 90 birds since the last one shined. And honestly, I don't even know what to expect right now. Like, I usually have a feeling about one bird over the others, like one of them's gonna shine. I honestly don't know. I don't know which bird's gonna do it. I just hope one does soon. Oh my God, my chat was so frozen. There we go, it just loaded in again. Today did the same Wiglet walk as yesterday. Almost all the spawns were gone. Got a lot of Wingles. Yeah, I was gonna say, I sometimes do see Wiglets around here, like non-event ones, but not today. Spotlight Hour tomorrow is gonna be for the Swirlix. So Shiny Boosted. Shiny Boosted Spotlight Hours are sick because they actually add spawns for those too. So really good chance at picking up some shinies and whatnot. From the Wingle to the wall, says Reese, till the sweat drips down his beak. We got the leak duck right here. A good source for information. I actually like this shiny too. People kind of hate that shiny, but I like it. Me Snack, I changed my name. Okay, gotcha. So Stock's about level 40. Yeah, congrats, man. It's a big milestone. You can now max out Mons to their full potential once you hit level 40. So kind of a big deal. Yeah, it should be 1 in 10 odds for the Munchlax Hatch Day, which is going to be great. Next weekend is going to be fantastic. Got the Hatch Day for Munchlax, then an Origin Raid Day for Palkia Dialga. I mean, make sure you set some time away next weekend to play, because it's going to be good. No windy weather boost now. Should be. Pretty sunny here today, though. For some reason, we have cloudy and another hazardous weather alert at the top, too. There's, like, wildfires and stuff here, so air is kind of hazy and smoky. Yeah, I gotcha, Illusion. I actually need to send one anyways. Give me 1 sec for the next spawn that is a snake. And it's not a shiny snake. Okay, thanks for nothing. Okay, let me go and send 2 gifts, get my check in here. I wonder if Nate can get one. Oh, he can. Also, I've never went naturally lucky with Nate ever. Does this one do it? I was going to say, imagine that actually worked. This is going to give us a Combi. We'll leave him in the stack. Number 2 is going to give us a Swirlix that is a 491. So getting better. 14 off the hundo. Yeah, I should be streaming all the raid day. Yeah. Like I said, I'm going to be streaming actually the night before too, doing my remote raids from New Zealand and Australia and stuff. But I will be actually like doing the raids in person on the Sunday too. Got 3 hundo Pelipers, really? That's a random one to have a lot of. It's cool though. I like that family. The seabirds. Mr. Evious, what about you? How many Pokecoins are required this month? I mean, I don't know, man. Depends how hard you play. If you want to do every event, then a lot. Like Reese says, if you haven't already, drop a like in the stream. It does help out tremendously to make sure I can continue to keep doing stuff like this on a daily basis. So go ahead and drop one. I'd appreciate it. Should I use all my remote passes on Origin Dialga? I mean, I can't tell you what to do, but I'm going to be rating it pretty hard. And the Shiny's great. It's a useful Pokemon. And the candy is very useful for you know, roar time with hunting birds and stuff like I'm doing right now. Magnemite. Oh yeah, Illusion, me too, man. Absolutely. Hundo Diancie for Cam, really? That's actually really rare. You only get the one of those, so unless like you bottle cap it or whatever, getting the Hundos, not too easy. Lots of Mischievous. Got a Magmar at your house? I love Magmar. I love the shiny. 2 times Catch Dust for tomorrow's Spotlight. That's actually sick. Shiny boosted and Catch Dust. They're putting Swirlix on the map, man. Everyone hates Swirlix, but he's on the map. And fun fact, he's my first ever shiny I caught, so. What's up, Kez? Got Pat in the house too. How you doing, man? Hytena, sir. Stay in your home. There we go. Gonna do one more lap. We always do 2 laps of the bird park here, looking for birds before I go back to the city. And it seems to work. This is like the same thing I do pretty much every day to start the day. I don't want to jinx it, but it seems very successful with paying off for the birdos. Also, Go Plus, spin some stops, man. What are you doing? Another Wingy, and the collection's full. Dude, I have 100 spots? Oh, you know why? I ran the Go Plus last night, that's why. Probably a bunch of 3 stars I got to clear out of there by hand. Tyler says, I'm still going to hunt, but I'd rather... Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of choices to be made this month, right? There's a lot of different things to raid, a lot of different events, so go hard on what's important to you, but don't feel like you have to grind every single raid if you don't really care about them or whatever. Get a shiny bird for Audrey, did you? Which bird did you get? Either way, it's a big deal, and I'm happy for you, but I gotta know which bird. Also, Timer Tyler's not here to let us know, but we're gonna do this by ourselves today. We're being responsible. All right, man. Bring on the birds. I saw that, Chris. You got the shiny Rookity. It's so nice. I know that it's gonna have a calm day, but like it still feels pretty nice to get things ahead of time. I think I might like the Rookity shiny better than the Corviknight. Like the Corviknight looks sick. The design for the Pokemon itself is awesome, but I think I like the shiny for the Rookity better. What's up, Vibes? How you been? The Snubble. Okay, we'll lap 2 yield a bird. If not, then we'll go back to the city, do our thing. That's actually where we saw the bird yesterday, was on the pier, so never know. We pulled this shiny yesterday too, randomly. And speaking of random shinies, I got this guy before, which is an oddball. I don't see too many of these. And then obviously on the stream we got this. And if you missed the trade yesterday, me and Nate traded. He needed a G-Max shiny Butterfree. He gave me the Mewtwo with Psystrike. Dude, this one's actually double moved. Oh man, maybe I should actually power this up. I was gonna say it's kind of not good, but that's double legacy. That's Psystrike and Shadow Ball. Nate's a nice guy. Never tell him that, but he's a nice guy. Because that would require having 2 different Elite Charge CMs to get that right now. Naderade. What's up, Peyton? Got Elliot as well. How you doing? 10K going in. Shiny Larvesta or Toxel. It's the Frigito. And it's a bad one, too. Oh, well. Hatch and Egg is done. Yo Boy says, hey, Grindz, what's up? This should give us something potentially Stardust boosted. I think Scyther's in here, too. And it is a bag of garbage. Put him in the stack. Okay. You want the Shiny Lugia? Go get him, man. He's in rage for like a week or 2, right? You got the 411 CP Moltres, no Golden Raz. And it ran? Yeah, I was going to say, even with Golden Raz, they run, man. It's like a miracle when you do catch a bird. Let's send 2 more random gifts. All right, and this will give us another check for a Combi or a Swirlix. But nice and easy. I don't mind having these quests to do if they're that easy. It is a Combi, and it's a 194. Watching on the TV, nice. That's the way I like to watch streams too, actually. I'll chat on my phone usually, but actually watch them on the TV. I feel like it is a little more enjoyable. Reese says a Galarian bird. What's that? Reese, you gotta come out this way. You gotta come out this way, and I'll show you the trails. Dude, yeah, that's probably coming, isn't it, Godsley? Good to see you, though, by the way, but because I know that we have the Kyogre one, but that probably means the Groudon's coming. Not sure if it's been announced or not yet, but I think we all know that's coming. Let's claim these as well. Get the piece down right now. Sweet. Thank goodness that did not shine. I would literally run away, promise you. That is not Godsley. How can you tell by the name? Take a look at my research as well. I think we're caught up on most everything, except for the expedition. And that's time gated, all right. Not confirmed we got a weekend for it. Yeah, that's what I think too. Like, they're not gonna just give us Shadow Kyogre and then be like, okay, that's it. So, I am glad they went with them though. I had a sneaking suspicion they were gonna try to give us like a Shadow Cresselia raid weekend. I would have still done it, but man, that would have been rough. That would be very tough to try to be excited about that. I play Flight Simulator and 2 Pogo accounts while watching your stream. Oh my god. Edwin's on another level, man. I don't know how you do that. Got the head down, huh? Hey, Little K, being a member for a month says, how much donate to get to tier 2? So if you're already a gifted member, I think it's like, if you go into my channel and look, I think it's like $1.99 Canadian or something like that to be on the friends list. But either way, thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting the channel. I do appreciate that. But yeah, the mod's got the info you're looking for. It should be 1 in 10 odds for Shiny Kyogre. Yeah, for the Shadow one. Any raid days are always that. Brianna says I'm a new sub. Thank you for the sub. Really appreciate that. We're on the road to 50K one day, so I seriously appreciate that. Oh, you're good, Rachel. No worries. Do your thing. But we're finishing off our second lap of this park, and then I'm going to head back to the city. Kind of hope we get a bird in here, though. Always feels special to get birds in here. Background Zapdos from the past is a 98. Really? Yeah, make sure you guys claim this, too, by the way. Anything you have left in this pass will expire tomorrow. I know you guys saw I had a Bruxish in there. I've already checked it, though. It's a garbage one. I tried to catch him like 5 times, and he didn't catch, and I was like, you know what? It's not meant to be. We're going to leave you here. Your brother also subbed. That's awesome. Tell your brother I appreciate that. Okay, so we got to do some more walking. Got to battle with them. We're slowly working on best buddying this Shundo Salamence, which I've been kind of slacking the last couple days. Also, let's send a few more gifties out here. Get another check. Send one to Joanna. Here we go. All right, come on. Another Swirlix, not shiny. Pretty good IV, though. 9 off isn't too bad. Let's check for hundos. No hundos or nundos have been caught yet, but 2 of my last 3 hundos have been Drillbur, which is random, but kind of good. I mean, Drillbur's a good hundo to have. And hopefully by the time we go back to the city, there's some potential maybe Lugias around. I've been noticing a lot of Mega Raids, which is fine, but I'm not really like the biggest Mega Ampharos fan. I do have some good ones. I don't really need to be raiding it too much. Let the Bruxish turn to dust. Should I use my Super Rocket Radar? I mean, on Giratina when it comes out, I think it's worth it. I do have one. We're going to get another one from the research, so I'm going to use this one on day 1 when it comes out. Get my Giratina, you know, right away. But I might save the next one we're going to get. Just in case, you know, we find out there's like something crazy coming for the next. But either way, Giratina is going to be pretty awesome to have. Godsley says, hi BT, I'm not Godsley. Just to be clear, you're not. I got it. Any shinies today? We got 1 so far. We got a Machop, but we're looking for some birds. Looking for these guys right here. Any one of these birdos. I feel like the one that I want to get a better one of is the Articuno. This is the best Articuno I have for the shinies. It's okay, but like we have very good other ones, right? Like we have a very good Zapdos, a 93. We have the Shiny Galarian Moltres, but Articuno's slacking. Is BT getting a bird? We get a bird every day, usually anyways. So I hope so. And holy hot, man. I am sweating bullets out here. Favorite bird is the Moltres. That's why we bottle capped that one. But it looks like we're going back to the city, which I'm fine with. There's lots of bird spots there too. That's what I like, is that we've established all these different bird routes around. So If one doesn't pay off, we can try the others. You like the Moltres too? Yeah, it's a beautiful bird. Yeah, exactly, Kay. I mean, you know what the weird thing is? When I'm overconfident about the birds, though, they don't happen. Like when I'm like, man, we're getting them every day, guaranteed, they don't happen. But the days that I just like kind of casually do my thing, they pop up every time. So I have to say though, anyone who like has watched the streams every day for the last month or so, you'd have to agree with me. We see a bird pretty much every day, at least one. It's like a weird anomaly if there's no bird. Like it's like a bad day if there's no bird. Got a shiny Lugia today, did you? I mean, Lugia, I don't know. Not my favorite, but it's a cool shiny. If you don't have one, definitely get your hands on one. Yeah, so the regular Moltres and the Galarian Moltres are kind of closely related that way. That's what they did. So obviously that's the regular, and then the colors of the shiny one take the Kanto colors. All the birds do, actually, so it's kind of cool. I like that. If you whine, it'll shine. I can't believe how many birds, though, we've seen, like I said, coming up on 90 encounters since the last one shined. It's a bittersweet problem to have. I'm happy we're seeing birds, but like at the same time, it's crazy they won't shine. Posted my watch stream setup in the Brags channel. Says, Edwin, I'll check it out, man. Playing Flight Simulator and 2 accounts. Edwin's on level 5,000 difficulty. Okay, get rid of that one. Lots of non-event quests around. That was the big annoying thing on the weekend too with the research day. Lots of the quests had nothing to do with the actual research day, which that's the whole point, right? Not sure they messed that up. Ho is definitely a better shiny. Yeah, I mean, that's my favorite legendary of all time, so I'd have to agree. The gold and silver looks so nice. Especially the shiny shadow one. If we go and look, because I should be more specific, lots of things are named similar to that, but like, that's a great looking shiny, man. Just looks mean. I don't know what the best one is I got is. Maybe this, I think. I didn't get anything too good. Actually, no, that would be for sure. Dude, how is that not a purifiable? That's crazy. A 2207, or no, 2202? I think is the hundo. That's insane that that didn't turn into a purifiable shundo, man. How rare is the shiny female Esper? Not easy to get, but it's not super rare. Walreen on the beach. He's doing his thing. This could be a Didopotamus. He was not, so happy days. Got the Meryl. Let's check what this is going to give us. I guess we'll do this, but that's not an event quest either. Wild Snorlax. Cool, man. In between events is so fun. Just random stuff everywhere. And Machop should be the last weather boosted spawn we need. This gives us a Wingull, a research Wingull. Speaking of random, that's got to be one of the most random I've seen. Ditto or Zorua? Which one do I like better? I'm a Gen 1 guy, so I would have to go with Ditto. Got your 100th shiny, nice. The century mark for them. And this is probably the, I don't know, maybe 5th Samurott on the day. Someone commented on one of my streams the other day, they're like, man, you missed a Samurott. It's like, man, he's everywhere. We'll get a chance again. Cool spawn, but he is very common right now. The Roggenrola. Mr. Piggy. Seen a lot of Snorlax lately? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I trust Nightbot though, Jan. Nightbot doesn't really know as much as it lets on. Fish. Not a golden fish. Would love this. Favorite Pokemon's Gyarados. I love me a good Gary. And I think when it comes to it, if we do get the silver bottle cap in game, I'm going to use it on this. It's my best one to have. It is 2 points off of being a shundo, as you can see, so I think I'll use it on this. Would love to have my favorite Pokemon as a shundo, of course. Shiny Regirock and 2 shiny Virizions. Nice. Regirock is like weirdly a good shiny. Seems like a random mon, but the shiny looks really good. So this stop here, from time to time, I've seen birds. Shiny Dynamax Ammonite. I saw a few people get that. Congrats, by the way, but I wonder what the odds are. It's pretty cool looking shiny. Got the whoops. Sounds good, Brianna. I'll try to let you know. I mean, I always do post a recap of my hauls for the day in the shorts later on. So if you ever miss any streams or want to know what we caught that day, you can check the shorts out. Magmar. I want to see this guy shine so bad. If you haven't seen the Magmar shiny, I think it's fantastic. Look at this, man. It's simple but great. And this actually evolved from an egg, which I usually would never evolve baby Pokemon, but in that case, I needed one for the decks. How common are shinies from egg hatching? Depends on the egg, depends on the Pokemon. Not super common, though. We could go and look. If I go to hatched, not yatched, but hatched with an H and shiny, I have 107. But if we go to my egg hatch medal, I've hatched coming up on 10,000 eggs. Right? So for hatching 9,300 eggs, I've hatched 100 shinies. And that could vary for you, right? You could have some different results than I have, but it's not very common. Let's put it that way. It's usually kind of a special thing when you hatch something from an egg. For once, Nightbot's telling the truth, man. Can't get MP, all right. We still have another 30 minutes left in the daily, and holy dude, this is a hot day. I'm kind of boiling here. Elise says 10,000. That's actually low. I know a lot of my friends have like a ton of eggs hatched. And Daramaka's bugging. Might lose the encounter. There we go. Imagine that happened on a bird. I would be sweating. Check one more time for hundos. Looks like no new hundos in the batch. And speaking of eggs, we got a 7K coming in. I didn't mean to get this. Must have opened a gift when I had a spot, but here we go. Gives us a Grimer. Imagine if that would have shined after all the egg talk. Terrible IVs. And I do have my Adventure Sync 5 and 10 incubating right now, and we have a 12K in there too. Hatched hundos, never shinies. Yeah, exactly. I think I've hatched a lot more hundos than shinies. Go to hatched. Maybe not. 52 hundos have hatched. 107 shinies. I've hatched some cool ones though. I hatched this. Oh, it was a Fuecoco? I was gonna be like, that's random. Yeah, I didn't even know that. Interesting. Murkrow. This could be a Dittopotamus as well. I feel like it's been a little while since we had a Ditto. And it's gonna be a little bit while longer. The Fletchy. And we're coming up on the pier too, which that's where we saw the bird yesterday, the Zapdos. And all along the pier has maybe 4 to 5 different potential bird spots. Jay sent me a Lugia. If we weren't doing the Daily Incense, we'll wait for one to come around. Emil says any Lugias, not in the area right now. If I find some, I'll do them though. He hatched just many of the baby Snorlax. The Munchlax, I will be going hard on that event at least, but I think I've only got 2 shiny Munchlax. Yeah. So I actually traded away a few shiny Snorlaxes recently, but I only have 2 of the babies. That one's not bad, I think. Yeah. But I'll definitely be going hard. That's a cool shiny. I know a lot of people that are looking for their first shiny Snorlax too. I think Jay wants one really bad. Jay Dukes. What's up, Rye? Good to see ya. A random Blissey here. These are cool, but like much too hard to catch. Just a dark red circle. No way. Wow, he caught. Just gotta complain, man. That's what works. Evolve a Pokemon after the next spawn, we will. You know what? We'll evolve this guy right here. After we miss the quick catch, we'll get a big old Dawn fan. What are your Shundos? Exclamation mark Shundos. I have 8 in the account. We just got a Salamence as the most recent one. And I can pull them up after, but... Okay, here we go. 99%. Kay with the 99. Kay is a friend. She cares. How many Nundos? 53. Okay. Animation taking forever. Let's check if we have a bird here first. We do not. We have a Carablast with some bird food. And let's check this. Gives us a Swirlito. Let's get rid of this. Getting lots of the non-event Spin 5 gyms. So, yeah, interesting. Gothita, which again could be a Didopotamus. Delibird in the summer is so random. And that's the spot we saw the Zapdos yesterday. The full collection again. Well, let's dump these. There we go. Lee says for the hatch day, be sitting on one of the ferries. Oh yeah, definitely easier for the walking stuff. Hopefully it still works pretty good for you to hatch eggs. That's a smart idea. Missed so much. How was last week? Any Hundo Laddies? I see the Shundo Salamence. We actually did get the Hundo Latios, not the Latias though. I got one shiny of each. We got the Hundo. That was about it. I did quite a few raids, but nothing too spectacular other than that Hundo, which I'm still happy to have. But I think, yeah, we did maybe 40-ish total on the weekend. I had some family in town too, so I couldn't do as long a days as I wanted to do. Litwick, got a Shiny Lugia today. Nice. Not too bad. Hundo Beldum for Blake. You got a Hundo from the collection challenge too. Beldum's actually a good one to have. Mega is supposed to be coming to the game shortly. I would imagine anyways. But such random spawns. These in-between event days. You really never know what to expect, and I kind of find that way more exciting. I would rather find a bunch of random different stuff assorted everywhere than know, like, you know, I'm only going to see the maybe same 5 or 6 spawns that are the event spawns all day. And after this, we'll check again for Hundos. Only maybe caught a few hundred on the day for Mons. So yeah, I didn't expect one, but we'll keep checking. How do you transfer Pokemon that fast? You got to go into your settings and enable expanded group transfer, I think it's called. Let me check. Is it in here? It's not in here. Yeah, expand group transfer. So you can transfer a bunch of stuff, including legendaries and shinies and stuff. And then pretty much you can put them into a category. That's the search string I use just on the go. And then if I hold down 1 in the top right, I can hit select all and just dump them like that. So there's a few different ways to do it, but that's the way that I do. And also that search string I have is not the best. It's just one that I use on the go, just so that I don't have to like dissect my storage on stream and stuff. Got a Minchino nest here, looks like. Kind of random. I guess a tough shiny to get though. Got a Hundo after... Oh, nice. Not bad. Hundo Lugia is sick. I'm not sure. You guys can let me know. Does it have the move right now or no? The move you should be looking for is Aeroblast. I'm not sure if it comes with it or not. The last time it was around, it did, but sometimes they release it without it. How do you save your searches? So anything that you go and search one time, say I go in and type BT. The next time I go into here, if I hit my see more, it'll be in recent like that. And then if you hold that down like this, it'll be in your favorited tags. You go to see more, you can see BT's in the bottom right there. So kind of a weird way to save things, but that is the way you save tags. Magmar again. Love seeing this spawn though. It was gone for a while. In my area anyways. Peyton says, thank you, no worries. Yeah, so Jonathan, that's why anytime you do a transfer string like that, make sure you include exclamation mark shiny. That means not shiny. So that'll take out shinies. If you look at here, I have 0, 1 to 2 star and not shiny and not legendary in H0. So yeah, make sure you put the exclamation mark and shiny, because that pretty much exclamation mark means not. Definitely do what Kay says. Drop a like. It is free. We could beat the like goal right now if everyone dropped a like. Might as well drop one. We're hopefully going to come up on a bird very shortly here too. Whale, we're in a bird spot. Come on. Come on, man. Mr. Whale. Pats I like. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. This gives us a Combi. Let's get this. See if we can get a couple of the send gifts in a row. Yeah, sounds good, Cam. Thanks for popping in today. Have fun. Yeah, Jonathan, no worries, man. I mean, like, it's random stuff like that the game doesn't really teach, right? So a lot of these things that I tell you guys, I've also learned from my friends in the past. It's kind of like a word of mouth thing. You kind of just help each other learn things in the game. But yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff like that. Like, they don't really give you tutorials in this game on practical things, search strings and how to manage your bag or like anything like that. Oh gotcha, Thormar. Yeah, they switched the names to the @ tag, so I gotcha. Ever play Legends of Arceus? No, actually I haven't. Miltank bringing all the boys to the yard, but he's not blue. Sir, bounce back. And here we go, a 5K that should be our adventure sync. It's a Rio, that's pretty cool. Hey, Xander says, have a good day, chat, and keep catching them all. Dude, thank you so much for the 5 and for the message. I really appreciate that. Make sure you guys drop a W in the chat for Xander. But hopefully you have a good day too, man, and we will catch them all. We'll make sure that we extinct all of them. Sounds like a mean way to do it, but it is the truth. A little pop. Hopefully that's going to bring us in some good shiny luck now. I think it is. Carvana. If it's not the green fish. And okay, awesome. We got a few more quests for this after the next Daily Incense spawn. We'll evolve some stuff. Hundo CP for Lugia. Man, I don't know. It's been a long time. Off the top of my head, I want to say like 2117. That could be way wrong though. I'm sure the mods will know. And let's go ahead and evolve this. Sure. Hey, Fizzy with the gifted. Dude, thank you so much. Goes to Brutal Collision. That's a crazy name. If you're in the house, make sure you go ahead and thank Fizzy. But thank you for the nifty gifty helping grow the community. I really do appreciate that. All right, here we go. This has been evolved. It's got Lucky Friends. Oh, nice little tank. Hopefully we can do it, man. I've been trying to open the gifts every day and check. But thank you again, Fizzy. And that's not too good. Gonna power up 3 and evolve a Pokemon. 2115, let me check. I don't know, it could be. Like I said, for some reason I thought it was like 2117, but it has been ages. I haven't done a Lugia raid since whenever they were out last, so been a long time. Michael says, do you remember me? I do, what's up? And yeah, if I find some around me, I can get you some, but there's none really in the area at the moment. We're gonna evolve this. See if we can cross the road here too. Do our normal G-Bird loop. Haven't done that for a little bit. Okay, Bidoof is taking forever, but now he's evolved. He's a big boy. Okay. Man, evolutions take way too long to do. That didn't even give us a quest. Dude, am I tripping? I thought we had an evolution quest. I guess not. Very strange, okay. So we have to power up and we gotta send some gifts. Maybe I'm mistaken. Bad news, got no shinies during research day. Dang, sorry to hear that. I mean, yeah, it is 1 in 10, but like that's still only 10%. Oh, yo, here it is. Come on, man. No, oh my God, dude, so many, why, man? Tell me why with the Varooms going by. Okay, let me scamper across the road here. We'll try to get a catch on this guy. Oh my God. Moltres, you're breaking my heart. Why didn't he shine? We're 1 bird away from 90 since the last shiny, guys. 90 birds since the last one shined. We're gonna go for the great throw. If you didn't know, the great throws catch birds. Here we go, ready? The great throw. 1, 2, no, stay. Oh, dude, he did. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. Dude, this is crazy. Come down. Oh my God. Dude, that was so close to catching, and then he gave us a second chance. A new lease on life. This is craziness. He's taking his time. We want to throw when he's down, though. I don't want to throw when he's here. You have it, you think? We did catch a bird a few days ago. Ready? There we go, the great throw. 1. No, dude, please. Ah, okay. Get out of here, you stupid not shiny bird. Aw, man, we're 1 bird away now from having 90 encounters since the last one shined. And like, I know it's not a huge deal. Like, we have all the birds, right? And everyone would be like, oh, dude, like if you have birds, who cares? But 90 birds I've seen. And the last one that shined was this. What date is this? Like, dude, that was forever ago now. Ah, man, it's fine. Hey, thank you, Kay. Oh, man. Maybe number 90 is going to be it. Maybe the 90th bird that we see will be the shiny. I don't know. But yeah, 90 is actually nuts. Like, I keep thinking the next one's it, and the next one after that is going to be it. And they just don't do it. Let me spam out a few more gifties, get a few more checks in. But man, they are tugging at my heartstrings right now. Where are these shiny birds at? This gives us a Swirlix. It's a 484. For a Lapras? What time is it at? I'm limited on rares. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass. I appreciate it, but I'm very limited on rares. I'm trying to just run the daily. I wonder if I can like RSVP this for later. What happens if I do this? Ah, never mind. It's fine. Either way, thank you for thinking of me. But yeah, we are like bone dry on rares. So I'm trying to just run my daily the best we can. But man, another day, another bird. We see a bird every day, man. Like, it's just such a good problem to have, but for some reason, they're just through shining for me. And that was a KFC Moltres right there. He was right beside the KFC. Roar time's not looking good. We got a total of 15. Like I said, I got literally no rares. I used all my rares again today. We're banking on this raid day coming up on the weekend to restock, but for right now, it's some tough sledding with my candies. Another winter raid. Grimer. The Grime Time USA. And you know what? Let's just power up this Reggie again. I was going to wait and try to stack them, but there's just not too many of them around, so we'll do this. Another casual 30,000 dust, like it's nothing. That gives us a Combi. Wow, that was probably not the best trade in hindsight. 30,000 dust for that. Aaron said if he could, he'd gift you some. Oh, it's okay. The thing is, I was doing very well with like managing my rare candies for a while. And then I kind of decided to let them go because I knew that this raid day was coming, right? So my thinking was like, I can spend all my candies. I'm going to get a bunch of them back. But the next like 4 or 5 days is the struggle to just make it to the raid day so I can replenish the candies. But it's okay. We did so good for so long, keeping that many candies. Doing a 2 to 4 hour daily incense every single day for months is kind of miraculous. Jayla says, me and my wife won our first mega raid from your Discord. Oh, that's awesome. Hopefully you get a good one. What is that over there? Girder? Yeah, it is. This is going to give us another Combi. I mean, the stack is full of Stardust boosted Pokemon, which is great. Also, we're approaching G-Bird Avenue up here, where G-Bird dreams come true. So highest non-mega is the Zacian. But I do have megas that go to the 6600s. 3 Swirlix today, did you? Not bad. But yeah, this street here with this one lonely stop is G-Bird Avenue. Another one of my honey holes, I guess, for birds. Hopefully we find one there. I can't believe that Moltres, man. If you're just joining in right now, we lost ourselves this beautiful bird. He gave us 2 chances. He gave us 2 chances, and then a fishing term I'll say is that he spit the hook and he got away. Staryu. Hitmontop, don't love this guy. What's with the Lugia hype? I mean, it's a pretty like classic legendary, but it's not my favorite. I'm a Ho-Oh guy. Ho-Oh is my favorite legendary of all time. So Lugia is okay, but he does not hold a candle to the big bird. Shuppet. Kind of random to see that off the Daily Incense. Got ourselves a piggy. Iron Man says, I'm confused. I need more info than that to try to help. Okay, you gotta spin these again. All right, hopefully it gives us another quest. Excellent throw, Claunchy. Would have been nice to pick up a Claunch Donkey today. And botch the excellent throw. Why do you leave after the ball hits? So it's called the quick catch technique. And what I'm doing is I'm sliding the berry tray over as I throw the ball. And then when I hit them on, I hit run. And the reason why is I don't have to wait for the ball to rock back and forth. If you want to check if we caught it, we can go and look. So it's not a guaranteed catch, but it's going to be much faster and more efficient for me to kind of turn through spawns than it would be for me to wait for the ball to rock back and forth for, 15 seconds or so. Yeah, it'll be normal. Apex, I don't know if we'll see that come back or not. I don't have that, so I hope it does, but. Quick check again for Hundos and Nundos. Galar Meowth. This thing is everywhere. It is boosted too, but hasn't wanted to shine for me. I still can't believe that Moltres. The next bird is number 90. And not 90 like all time. That would still be a lot of birds, right? It's the 90th bird that I've seen since my last one shined. That's outrageous. Like the amount of birds we see is life-changing, but also at the same time, it's soul-crushing that they just won't shine. Didn't you throw Pokeballs other way like 3 days ago? No, I've always thrown them this way. I've always thrown them the same way. Elliot says that's crazy. Yeah, the last shiny bird we got was the Zapdos, my non-lucky one here. So, a while back. And the thing is, we have tons. I'm not complaining. I just mean, like, how have we seen 90 birds since one of them shined? That's so ridiculous. I mean, other way, like, do you mean throwing like this way? Because I usually throw that way. But every now and then, if I'm like drinking a water, I'll throw the other way. I did complete the pass, yes. Get another 10 minutes on the Daily Incense. 90 birds itself is insane. I haven't had an actual proper count on my all-time birds. But if we go back to like before they could be shiny and stuff, I've probably seen hundreds and hundreds of birds. I mean, like, since whatever that would have been, May, I guess, is when we caught the last shiny bird. We've seen 90 since May. Hype for August 10th. I'm hyped for a lot of days this month. It's a lot of cool things coming up. And those are all going to be brand new quests over here. Looks like a Lugia in 38 minutes. Favorite one that I've caught? I don't know. I mean, do you mean for birds or just for mons in general? It's hard to say. Did the Shiny Galarian Moltres complete the set? It is so satisfying. When you complete the set of birds, it's just awesome, man. They're not horribly useful or anything. They're just cool. They're just, I don't know. They seem special. But yeah, it would be a Shiny Gary. That's my favorite mon. Okay, we'll spin one more. We can check that. We'll evolve something after the next Daily Incense spawn. I like how you get these little checks in for the Swirlix. It's kind of nice, especially if you're having trouble getting a shiny that day. Having these boosted checks is pretty cool. And a Drifloon. Hey, Banzuki being a member for 10 months, man. 10 months of you having to deal with El Stonkador. Thank you for everything, man. You guys all know Banzuki, one of our awesome mods here that works his butt off every day, helping the channel run and function and everything. So I really appreciate that, man. Thank you for 10 months and thanks for everything you do. I don't know how the mods do it sometimes. Mods literally are working like a second and third job just to be here helping with the channel all the time. And they never complain. None of them ever complain. They just help out with a smile on their face. They're the absolute best. Oh, Otto, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Dude, yeah, don't worry about your streak. Hopefully you're all good, man. We got, okay, didn't mean to do that. We got Swirlix, close to a hundo, but no cigar. And 2, nice, let's go, okay. A shiny Combi. It's the male, it's kind of the meme shiny, but it shined. A very useless shiny to have, but we'll take him. I was kind of squinting in the sunlight there. I couldn't tell if he was shiny at first. Yeah, all right. Back to back. No Mareep the sheep. The Mindfu. How do you catch so many legendaries? From doing raids. Raids is pretty much the only way to get them. With that, and I guess the Daily Incense, you can have a chance at getting them, you know, from just the birds and stuff, but also, this might hurt some people's eyes to see, but I'm kind of debating transferring 5 Dialgas with Roar Time, just so I can run another little bit of Roar Time here. Special background. And not shiny, because I'm going to get these back, right? We're going to be getting a bunch of new ones in a few days. Do any of these suck? To transfer 4. All right, look away if this hurts your eyes. That one sucks too, because yeah, I'm going to be replenishing these, right? And like very seldom do people ask me for these in trades. Okay, we'll delete one more. This is craziness. What about this one right here? Oh my God, not the hundo. We're not going to delete the hundo. Oh my God, the sacrifice was just made. The ultimate sacrifice. And I think this one, yeah. We get another 6 minutes of Roar Time for that. My goodness. Watch it be a shiny bird though. That would be the best trade I ever made. Like I said, guys, that raid day is coming on Sunday. I'm going to be raiding these things into the ground until they're extinct pretty much, so I'm not too worried. Done this so many times, says Quinn, you know my pain. Like I look through, if I go through my Dialgas, like they're pretty much all good or have like a special background or like, you know what I mean? Like most of them have like this background or they're just shiny ones or whatever. So there's not too many I could really part with, but those ones, whatever. It hurts my heart. Yeah, we'll get them back. You will be happy to know though, I kept every single one of them with the wild area background. All of the shinies, and we kept some of the better end 3 stars too. So, I mean, I still, not like I don't have any left. How many 4 stars do you have? 318, I believe. Yeah, 318. Come on, give us a bird. Spawn in a nice birdie right now, as the game is lagging. Poochana. Grime time. Dude, why is the game running like this? You know what? I kind of want to mix things up. You know where that bird despawned? I'm sure you guys have seen the video that hurts my heart, but we had a bird despawn up here to the right. I don't usually go this way. Let's walk through there. I don't know why. I got a feeling. I'm following my nose like Toucan Sam. Let's go see if it pays off. Oh my God, Tranquil's in a bird spot here. I'm not even going to check the Tranquil out of spite. And we'll evolve this Grimer. Best counters for Lugia would probably be either a rock type or a dark type. So, I mean, probably I'm going to guess Mega Tyranitar, because that is a rock and dark type. All right, he's been evolved. And shiny. No, the opposite of that. Okay. Now I'm happy. Okay. It's not what I thought I saw. Carablast says no. Just because I'm trying to catch stuff for XP, or so not for XP, for dust. So I don't really need to spend 3 years to line up excellent throws when I'm already level 50. I'd rather just, for entertainment's sake and for efficiency's sake, just catch things normally. Why is this lagging like that, man? Game is running terribly. Because, yeah, every catch gives you the same amount of Stardust, regardless if you hit an excellent throw or not. So if I was trying to get to level 50, it'd be a different story. But, you know, spending a long time to try to hit excellent throws is kind of a waste of my time right now. And there's no 4 times XP. We got a Bagon from the Adventure Sync. Okay. He's not too good. I'm going to restart the app, guys. This is running so poorly. I'm not sure if you guys can tell it. The encounter time is like 3 or 4 clicks. Yeah, let's restart. That's ridiculous. What's up, Oli? But the next spot up here is where I had that bird despawn, the Zapdos. We came out of the raid and it despawned. Why don't you throw upside down with a pie in your head? I mean, I could. I don't know. I feel like however I play the game, people are always like, man, you should do it a different way. That's kind of the fun way about playing the game, though, right? Is everyone has their own style of playing, but I feel like in 2 years, I'm not too sure many people with better stats than I have in 2 years, so I think we're doing all right. It's the best team for Great League. I'm not a huge Great League guy. Right now I'm using Shadow Drapion, Shadow Weezing, and the new Toad Scroll. But again, I'm not the hugest Great League guy. I'd much prefer Master League. Should play like me, streamer. Okay, this is the spot in front of this gym. Can potentially find a big old birdie here with a nice breeze coming down. The exclamation mark, that's for commands, Shiny Greninja or Garchomp. So, yeah, if you do like Nightbot commands, that's how you trigger them with the exclamation mark. That's a bad quest. Looks like there was no bird in this spot either. We get an ice cream cone instead. Yikes. Regular Grimer here. What about this one? Evolve them on. Okay, we will do that. We'll evolve this ice cream cone. This level 1. 3, 2, 1 birds is Oli. We did get a bird so far today, but he ran. That was so sad. Hopefully we find another one. We got 2 chances to catch that thing too. 2 different throws. Yeah, Banzuki, that's actually for real. I am cooking out here, man. I could use some ice cream. Swirlix not wanting to give up the shiny. Hydration alert, yeah, I'm gonna wait till the end of my daily incense. We're gonna chug some Gatorade. So we got 5-6 minutes left. Got the honkers coming down here. It's very strange. People wave all the time, and I have no idea who they are. The mining. Magmar. Dude, give me that shiny. I want to see the Magmar shiny so bad. Edwin with the 11 says ice cream funds. Dude, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Make sure you guys throw a W in the chat for Edwin. Edwin with his brand new Shiny Galarian Bird, by the way. He did manage to pick up a Shiny Galarian Zapdos today, which I am happy for him and jealous. But thank you for the ice cream fund, man. I'll have to pick up something on the way home. Maybe have a nice ice cream snack tonight. This guy catch. Voltorbius Maximus. I've heard the Mystic 7 thing before, but I don't think we sound at all similar. I mean, other than the fact that we're both males, we both play the same game. I don't think there's any keywords or tendencies or tonal similarities at all, but have heard that before. 95%. That is redemption. Oh man, this light is ruining my life. We gotta cross here. Daily Incense is running out. I'm stuck at this light. No more hundos yet. Must be in great shape from all the walking. I mean, I try. It's just fun, right? Like this game on top of being fun. Oh my God. For rooms going by. It's a good way to get exercise. Okay, holy man. There's a lot of traffic around here. Neon sitting minus 100. Neon, you'll see me in my office. You know what you did. Okay, 70%, not too bad. Dude, Salamence, you're taking up the whole road here. Look at him. Like, can you go somewhere else? I can't even see the spawn. Salamence is just taking a load off. Hit him on top. Neon says, I'm sorry. Olivia says 70's good. 70 is fine. But Neon has some explaining to do. Comes in here with the blatant disrespect. Walking in here throwing around the minus 100%. Spin stops. That's the most common one. Best I could muster is a 36%. I mean, the Nundos and the minus 100, those are the most disrespect. The Kristen with minus 69, oh my god. My goodness. Get rid of this one. My office is gonna be full again as the Varooms keep going by. I'm gonna see if I can make it up to this little trail next to the water. We'll turn left, finish off our daily incense up there. I have seen some birds there from time to time. One more bird on the daily would be great. How many Lugia raids have I done? Today, none. But lifetime, I've done 125. So yeah, I've raided this kind of hard in the past, but the thing is that they just haven't spawned in around me yet. If I see some, I'll do some, but they haven't been very common. Research, hello. Okay, research is finally loading in, taking its sweet time. Could be a Didapodimus. Was not. Getting a Shelmet off the daily incense. There's not much worse than that. I could think of maybe Bound Sweet would be worse. That might be it. All right, guys, 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left in the daily incense. Also, a Pillow Swine raid, why? Make that a Lapras, man. Should have been a Lapras. Yeah, Dolphin, I think it's going to be Moltres. They haven't announced it yet, but like, how would it not be? We had Articuno, we had Zappy. It has to be Moltres. Dad said, can you see a shiny Charizard? You know what? Yeah. So your dad sounds like a nice guy. Let's show your dad a shiny Charizard. Let's pull out a cool one. Let's go with this one. It's a shiny Charizard, but he's a Gigantamax. This guy's sweet. He's got okay IVs, not a Shundo or anything, but still pretty cool. Would you consider yourself ranked in the world? They only really rank PvP in this game. So I'm not even on the radar for that. Kristen says number 1. Yeah, we'll go with that. Would be kind of cool if they ranked like collections and stuff, but I guess there would be cheaters considered for that too. Power this up again. Rexy says, he said thank you. Also, he said, hey, that's awesome. Tell him thank you very much for the sub. Really appreciate that. 12K going in. Ooh, never hatched one of those. Would love to see that. We do have one that I got in LA at Unova Tour, but never hatched it myself. W Dad, says Chris, and I agree. You got 2 checks. Number 1 is a B. Number 2 is another B. A slightly bigger B, okay. Gib Shiny Sandal, please. The one that I have is so sick, too. So I got this in Los Angeles for the Unova Tour. It has the Enigma background. Look at how sick that is. But I don't want to evolve it because I only have one. But my favorite evolution is the second evolution of this guy. So I'm hoping to get another one so that I could evolve it one day. Shiny female Combi for Quinn. Nice, dude. Well done. That's a randomly, like, I'm sure you know, but that's a very tough one to get. GG's to the daily. We saw a bird. We came, we saw. We failed. And we're 1 bird away from 90 birds since our last shiny. Also, Swirlito. 494 seems to be the magic number. And by magic, I mean just the number that we see. Mindfu. It's not a Shinefu. That one is wild. The shiny Feebas from GBL. Beauty, I like the Feebas. Okay, Stuffle. Let's run a regular incense too. So lures, I think, are boosted right now, right? They're going to spawn in Combies and Swirlix that are shiny boosted, and I think they're for like an hour long instead of 30 minutes. We'll rank in PvP. I'm ace. A lot of PvP questions today, but yeah. I am a Master League player. The Great League team I've been using has been this. Shadow Drapion with 2 moves. Aqua Tail and Crunch on that. My Shadow Galarian Wheezing, I believe, has Brutal Swing and Sludge. My Toedscruel has Seed Bomb and Earth Power. So yeah, we've been doing pretty good, but again, much more of a Master League guy. Wild Shundo cast form, really? Carlos says I beat him last night. True story, she actually did. In a crazy turn of events that no one saw coming. Against all odds. And this turned into a Bound Sweet Nest, which is Saying before, probably one of the worst things we could find. And got to restart the game. That's been happening so frequently. All right, here we go. Well, yeah, this nest before was actually pretty good a few times, but I think Bounce Sweet might be one of the worst ones you could find. All right, we're back. Mudkip got the dock lit. With a pot or a frying pan. Banzuki just has a way of looking at things differently. They have to study Banzuki's mind for science. What's up, Zyke? Did we hit the like goal? All right, thank you guys for crushing the like goal, man. We'll get Mr. Zykel's up there with the wild-looking Laprases. And do what Zyke says. Hit all the buttons. Please, it's free. Piplup, okay. He's cool. Actually need some more shiny Piplups. That actually reminds me. I think that I recently just completed the family for Piplup and never actually evolved to get the Empoleon. Yo, we never did. Let's do this right now. This is just random. I know it doesn't really matter, but I love shiny Empoleon. We're going to evolve this right now. Water and Steel is actually my two favorite typings, so let's evolve this. Get some shiny Dex entry mons. How many Pokemon do you have in arenas and gyms? Not too many. But there we go, the shiny Prinplup, which is meh. But like, see what I mean? There's all these random shinies that I have like tons and tons of the starter forms that have just never evolved. Getting some Dex entry ones is cool. What's up, Joshua? W shiny Dex entry. It's so random, Quinn. I've been sitting on these for a while. And then seeing that Piplup, I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta do this. Hello from Germany. What's up, Felix? Welcome back. But there he is, man. He looks sick. Terrible IVs. IVs that only a mother could love, but that's a cool looking Pokemon. Mr. Emperor Penguin here. He needs to maybe hit the gym a little bit. He doesn't have the best figure, but great looking colors. All right, we're back to it. And I'm going to go do that Omanyte as well. I'm going to try to be better with using my MP because I'm always slacking on doing that. Power up, send some nifty gifties, okay. Also, what do you have? Superbug? What do you have? Superbug, come on. I will check this. I've been seeing a few of these with Gligar lately, and I do want the Shiny Shadow Gligar. Oh, okay, now I'm happy again. There we go. My mom thinks I'm cool type of IVs, exactly. Everyone's like, your IVs suck, bro. And your mom's like, they're fine. You know what? They'll get better when you get older. I don't know. Is that something that moms say? Probably. Shout out to moms, by the way. Moms will love you even if you do suck. All right. Here we go. These are 1 in 64. So I saw Reese got one of these recently. It's an older Shiny Shadow. I don't have one of these. W moms. Oh, yeah. For a lot of reasons. What year did you start playing Pokemon Go? 2 years ago. Almost on the nose. August 2nd, 2023. Confirm, love my kids even when they suck, says Kristen. See, you're hearing it from the horse's mouth right here. Kids definitely do suck at a lot of things, and their mums just keep pushing them through things. Tell them blatant lies if they have to. Okay, what's going to be in the back? I'd take the Rhyhorn too. Also, they should give us Shiny Shadow Rhyhorn soon, right? Man, make the next rotation Shiny Shadow Magikarp. Imagine Shiny Shadow Gary. I would faint. I would need a new pair of legs after that. Give us Rhyhorn and then give us like a random dragon like Shadow Dino. Yo, Niantic. You guys definitely watch the streams. Probably not, but if you do, make those the next ones. That would be so cool. Why Breloom? Why is he in this team? Yeah, he got the job done. But here we go. Drop a like for some Shiny Shadow luck so we can be like Reese. You get the blue boy out of this. All right, there we go. Some stuff and some things. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, Shiny. F. That's fine. XL Candies. So XL Candies, when you get to level 31, you can unlock XL Candies. What that does is be able to power up your Pokemon to higher levels. So when powering up your Pokemon from level 40 to 50, obviously 50 is the max. You need XL Candies to do that. Breloom looks like your granny. Your granny looks like Breloom? I don't know if that's an insult to Breloom or your grandmother, but someone is not happy from that comment. Again, not sure who, but I feel like someone is like, hey, be calling me that. Spam some nifty gifties. I think Breloom's a funny mon, though. I do like him. This gives us... Oh, nice. Ah, terrible. Never mind. That was short-lived. I'm like, oh, shiny. Aw, his IVs. Remember the whole thing about IVs only a mother could love? Well, Swirlix is the walking image of that right now. It's fine. It's okay. And... yeah, not too good. So we have both the boosted shinies in the day, though. And... Mr. Zigzagoon, pretty good IV. Walking his VT snags a shiny Swirlix. That was a yay aw moment. When you see the IVs, could have been good. A Shundo Swirlix would be very funny. Like Kristen was saying, it's full circle because my first shiny ever was Swirlix. So to have that be a Shundo for me would kind of be kismet. Missed the quick catch. Also, who's in charge of these guys? These guys need some help. These guys they've seen better days. Looking awfully shriveled. In a 98 IV shiny Swirlix, did you? Pretty sick. Carlick says, oh no. They were looking really good when I saw those like last week, and now they're looking like they've seen better days. Power up 3 times. And we will hop into this. And hopefully you guys didn't hear what that crazy person just said. Anyways. Alright, we'll pop into this. Let's do it. Random lady just walked by me and told me to F myself. So shout out to her. She seems like a fun lady. Probably has an awesome life going on. 10% rain, says Joey the Weatherman. Okay. Chris says, I heard nada. Okay, good. That happens so often. I think what it is, this city is known for having crazy people walking around. And I think when they hear me talking to my phone, they might think that I'm like mocking them. Because it seems to happen a lot. People just come by and tell me to F myself. And I'm like, I don't even know you, man. But anyways. Still innocent and pure, says Kay. The lady's just a grunt. If that's the case, Edwin, then she better look out, because I don't treat grunts so nicely. But here we go. Drop a like for some shiny fossil luck. Some Shinamax fossil luck, I should say. But here we go. Let's drop a multi here. And 1, 2, 3, shiny. Fudgicles. That one's really bad too. That one's not too good. What are these wind effects? Just download the Wind MP4 in my bio if you want to use them. We do love the random haters. And yeah, exactly, Kay. She doesn't have any shiny G-Birds. She walked by me like, this guy showing off. If he catches one more bird, I swear. And you have French in Canada as a school subject. Oh, yeah, we actually do. But I wasn't very good at it because I just made up what I wanted to hear. They'd be like, how do you say basketball? And I'd be like, le basketball. And be like, how do you say hot dog? Le hot dog. And then they didn't think it was funny at all, but obviously it is. Let's evolve this guy. See my new AirPods cover? No, I didn't. Are they in the Discord? He still makes up what he wants to hear, exactly. Our high school has Spanish or Latin. I guess that makes sense. The weird thing is here, there's not a lot of French-speaking Canadians unless you go, like, east. This area has hardly any. Number 1 is a B. Number 2 is going to be another B. That's a lot of B's in the same sentence. Mind Fu that's not the Shine Fu. Don't do it, Bronzer. Don't do it. Good. I was going to say, if he shines, I am going to be upset in a family-friendly rated way. Your dad's French? Really? Tell him le hello from me. He'll know what that means. He'll understand. It's in the mod chat. Best $10 ever spent? Okay, I'll have to check it out. Power up 3 times. You know what? We've been going hog wild. Maxing out this guy. Again, this is a shiny 98 that Luis of the future sent me. which I could not believe when I saw. And this is actually the number 13 dragon type now with the new moves. So another casual 30,000 dust to get myself a 2-star Combi here. And, yep, great. That's worth it. That's good. That's the result I wanted to see. Really, Rilo? It's hilarious. Got Miltank, bringing all the boys to the yard. We also have Bat Damon, starring in this new movie. It's all about Pokemon stuff. No one saw that coming. Also, 10 minutes till we got ourselves one of them Lugiers. And someone's doing a Dynamax Drillbur. I will not be sniping that. I wanted to, but I won't be. Yeah, so either or, you're on the right track though. I do keep all those in the stack for any type of Stardust boosted event. So I could catch them tomorrow on the Double Dust, but I might wait till we have a Triple Dust Calm Day. I think that Rookity is that. Where are you? I'm over there. Like 3 houses down from you on the left, you'll see me there. I kind of want to do the Passimian a little bit. But like in a much more real sense, I don't want Passimian to take up all of my time. Passimian's like, you never have time for me anymore. We used to have so much time to do monkey stuff together. And now Passimian's just left holding the bag, so to speak. You know what? We're going to beat up Passimian. I've decided. How much of a son of a gun is this guy? I've forgotten. Also, I think that we use that one in here. Some Pokemon have cringe names in German. Like Charizard, isn't he like Glurak? I had a Charizard card when I was a kid that was German. I think his name was Glurak. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation, but yeah. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Me against the Monkey Man. I do have this shiny. It's a pretty cool one. And he is raging out. I think Passimian's supposed to be a lemur, isn't he? Which, to my knowledge, is some type of a monkey. I used to watch Zaboomafoo when I was a kid. Shout out to Zaboomafoo. Hopefully at least someone here has heard of Zaboomafoo before. And if you have, you might be my favorite person. He's worth it if you get the shiny, says Kay. Yeah. And if not, he is a big letdown to me and his father. Passimian's father's like, why couldn't you turn out like your brother? He was all state monkey ball. How much Pokemon stores do you have? 10,500. Reese's God, I missed that show with the Kraft brothers. They're walking through the woods one day. You know what I'm talking about. It's the monkey show. It is. Looking back on it now, it's probably pretty creepy. It's just like an animated puppet of a lemur that can talk. And he really likes to eat stuff. And then like they keep doing cutscenes between the puppet talking and then like a real lemur like doing like lemur stuff. It's a crazy show. I feel like most of the way that I am to this day is thanks to how Zaboomafoo was. You don't know what that show is, Kristen? Oh my God, please look it up. And it's not even one of these things like you look it up and you're like, oh, that's stupid. I wish I didn't do that. It'll change your life. Was it on PBS Kids? I have no idea. It was on when I had a TV that had like a huge back on it. You know those TVs like your great grandmother has at her house that sucks to watch and can't play games on? It was one of those. Loves a Zaboomafoo. At least some people know. Highest Dynamax Pokemon? Dynamax might be my Shundo Entei. Rocking the red Gatorade today. It's been described as meh. It's not too bad. It's no blue again, and I can't stress that enough. They should pretty much just put a label on the red Gatorades that says not blue. So that when you're looking, you're like, oh, that one's not blue. Console TVs? Definitely do what Jan says. It was a great show. Dude, me too. Yeah, what's up, Ace? Mr. Acito. He's going to call me Zaboomafoo. Whatever we're talking about, he always calls me. What a good name for a show, too, Zaboomafoo. Anyways, all of this to say that is the closest resemblance I can find to what Passimian's supposed to be, is a lemur. And these battles are less annoying now that we have Zacian in the game. These used to be quite a sweat to bring down. You know me too well, I do. Some suggestions on beating the 400 MP Dynamax Pokemon. The easiest way is going to be bring more friends. If you have more friends, everything is easy to do. But just look for super effective damage. Look up the top counters before you do these battles and try to bring the best thing. Oh yeah, Illusion 100%. Those Dynamax in Gmax days we had recently, they should drop rares. Don't give me an XL rare. I know that they're harder to get. Just give me like 5 rare candies. 100% agree right now. There we go. We're going to drop an RDB here. Now, are you ready for some Monkey Mania? Dum-ba-da-da. No. And maybe? For some reason, I thought it was going to be the same as the research. And for research, you want a 1300, but I want to say this one's like a 1731 maybe. I don't know. Hockey says, sorry I haven't watched streams for a bit. I was in a hockey tournament in Irvine. Glad to be back watching the streams. Hopefully hockey went good, man. You may or may not know, but I've played hockey in real life my entire life since I've been like 4 years old. So I live in Canada, so that's a huge deal for us here, but hopefully it went good. Hockey's a ton of fun. Second only to Pokemon Go, that is. Oh, Kristen, same thing. Like, for any candy, you know how you can do the conversion of regular candies, like, say, Dialga candies to XLs? You should be able to turn your XLs into regular candies, too. I totally believe that. Oh, yo. That's actually pretty good. It must be 31. That must be what the hundo is for that. All right. Canadians hate ice hockey. It is the only thing that keeps me content in the wintertime is watching hockey. I mean, playing Go as well, but when it comes to like nighttime activities, like when I can't be streaming and stuff, watching hockey is like the best Canadian pastime. It's so typical, but it honestly is the best. There we go. Imagine joining Team Valor and Pogo, and you see not blue next to your character. That's what it should be. Same with Gatorade. Same within this game. And we got 4 minutes until Mr. Lugs hatches in here. So let's do a small lap, I guess. It's a Dynamax Squovit? Why? That's my only question. Why Squovit? You're a Gatorade? I wish, man. I feel like being a Gatorade would be a pretty good life. You have little to no worries. Just like be in a bottle all the time. Wouldn't be the worst. Actually, now that I think about that, it probably would be pretty bad. I take it back. Don't want to be Gatorade. I'll snipe into this one. I'll give this one a Lord Snipington if I can. Ah, never mind. We were too late. Would be a little overpowered. Yeah, can you imagine? Like, man, if we go to my Dialga, this is a prime example. I just spent all my Dialga candies. I'm waiting for this raid day to come up. But, like, look at my XLs. I could be, like, Scrooge McDuck of Dialga candies if you could switch those. That would be awesome. It's pretty good OG. Got, like, 3 shinies in the day. We saw a bird. You're an example, says Ace. Ace is making us think. He's saying the things that other people don't care to say. And that's why we like him. Mudkip. We got the Oddish. Long do you hunt and walk in a day? Depends. Depends on the event. I mean, usually I try to get a grind in of between 3 and 6 hours. The summer's a little bit more busy for me because I have to try to still be social with family and friends and stuff afterwards. But if there's events on, we grind most of the day. Hey, thanks, Ohio. I appreciate that. Any shinies today? Yeah. We do have a small handful of shinies. We got, actually before the stream, we got the Patrat, but on stream we have a Machop, a male Combee, and then I swear, like, the most useless shiny ever. Combee's like, hey, but it's true. And he knows it. Another Mindfu here. Ace, they don't have shinies. He's not even lying, guys. Doesn't even have one. He's hunted his whole life, and Ace just has 0 shinies. True story. Also, Oddish could be a Dittopotamus, and he's kind of sticking out like a sore thumb. I don't see Oddish in my area. Are you a Ditto? Say, oh, do it. Do it. Ah, he didn't do it. It's fine. I thought I could bully Oddish into turning into a Ditto, but he's strong-willed. This guy could also be a Ditto. But he was not. You take 1 mil dust or 100 rare candies for free. Even though I'm rare candyless right now, I would take the dust. I can't help myself. We're kind of close to 60 mil, which I meant to spend everything over 50, but I'm trying to like only power up things that are actually good. So yeah, I don't know. Probably would still go with the dust. Grab some of these. I think we've done most of the research in this area. Right now, Geo has the Dialga. It's going to be the Giratina soon, though. In like a few weeks, I think. We'll check again for hundos shortly, too. It's done quite a few of these. And I do a Squovit. And maybe we'll wait to see if there's any other Ammonites by the water. I just never use my MP in the day. Like they're all technically free raid checks, right? But some of them seem a lot more useless than others. And I'm kind of talking myself into it. Let's go do it. Take rares over Stardust? It really depends. I mean, like if it's after like a heavy raid time, I usually have quite a few rares. I don't really care. I've just been going kind of buck wild on spending them lately. All right, here we go. Think Giratina will be good? Yeah, actually, apparently it's going to be very good in the Great League. But Giratina is already a solid mon, even the altered form. Although it's not as top CP heavy as the origin form, it's still going to be a good mon to get. But since we can only get one, because you get it from Geo with the Rocket Radar, the main focus for the Shadow stuff is going to be Kyogre, because you can raid those into Oblivion. So I'd definitely be looking to pick up a good one of those. Never had one? Yeah, T-Rod, definitely grab one, man. I already have a Super Rocket Radar right now. So I will have two after the research. I'm probably only going to use one on it. But it's definitely one worth getting. You have a shiny patch right? I caught one today, Zarius. Yeah. That's random you asked that, but I literally caught one today. Drop a multi? Apparently I cannot. I've already dropped one here. Get ourselves a lonely rare candy and a shiny Bon Squovy. Nah, we don't. 531 hundo? Man, a lot of these ones are like, these are like relics of the past. Things that I'm trying to remember like what the hundo CP is, but I haven't done one of these battles in 1,000 years. And maybe it's not 531. We got Aeron with no red eyes. Also a Jangi. It's a 528. Let me check what this grunt is. We're walking to this Lugia raid. It's hatched already. Nice. We'll pop into that. Let me just check this grunt, though. Poor rare candy. So lonely. He's better than nothing, though. We'll take him. Coiled and ready to strike. I'll tell you what. I'm down if you have the Skorupi. And if not, you've lost my business. All right, you've lost my business. You can't say I didn't warn her. I told her exactly what I want. And she's like, you know what? Maybe he'll accept the Trubbish. And today she has made a vital mistake and learned a true lesson about life. I got you, Olivia. This gives us another Swirlito. Okay. Lots of whoops around. Not overkill at all. The grunts only learn a lesson one way. They only respond to brute force. What's up, Alex? You hate grunts? I think they're kind of fun, man. Honestly, I don't grind them as much on stream because, like, I know people, like, entertainment-wise don't really love watching that, but I love battling grunts. I think the shadow Pokemon are some of the most fun things in the game. I just don't do it as much because I feel like people are kind of like, you know, I don't want to watch you, like, battle to get, like, a Nidoran or something like that, but I don't know. Favorite Pokemon you have? Either my Shiny Gyarados or my Shiny Galarian Moltres. Let me send a couple nifty gifties here, and then we're going to pop in that raid. Still just getting so used to, or settling in, not having that pass trick anymore. Having to be right on top of raids again is crazy. This gives us Swirlix 490. This one's shiny though, ready? I'm just kidding. I am a full liar for that. BT's a grunt. It's just me standing with a rocket hat on. And I have like 10,000 CP Pokemon. Now I kind of want to be a grunt. All right, let's go do this. People are just running red lights around here. BT's a dirty liar. What's up, you says? It could have been locking knees. I heard that. Wait, what? Good to see you though, man. I think I missed the first part of that. Pass trick is gone, yeah. And like I said, I can't help but feel partly responsible. Not just me. I know a lot of people are doing it on stream all the time, but I was getting asked about that hundreds of times per week. And there's always those people that have to ruin things. So I feel like it might have been reported a lot of times. Again, maybe not just through me. Other friends of mine that stream and stuff too, but I feel like that might be related in some way. All right, here we go. BT would have Shadow Gyarados in the back. Oh, it'd be so good. Shiny Shadow Gyarados is gonna be the best ever. Okay, let's send some invititos. You want to jump in on one of these here Lugias, you let me know. I think that Emil wanted one of these too. Minus 100%, Reese. You'll see me in my office, all right? Actually, you know what? Tomorrow. Not today, Reese. My office is over full today. Tomorrow. 6 of us. Nice. Got Coons topping in too. Nice. Love to see that. Pokeplay says, what is this luck? I'm only jumping in if you need help. Oh, you're all good. All good, Critton, Crouton, Christian, Christwan. I don't know. Gotta think of some new names. It was a good one yesterday. Creatine, that's it. Creatine. That's your name. I'm glad we found it. Can't wait to see you in the office. Oh my God, Reese. What do you hate most about Pokemon Go? Not really anything. Honestly, I never really focus on things I don't like. I try to focus on things I do like. People come in and ask me all the time, like, hey man, like, you know, what do you hate about this? Or what's the stupidest this? Or what's the worst that? I usually try to focus on things I do like. Reese loves his private office time. Yeah, he's a fan. All right, man, let's go. 11-man lobby. I'm gonna have me some Gatorade while we do this and probably contribute little to no damage. Man, this construction stuff beside me is flapping in the wind. All right, I think we can cross here. This is the first Lugia I found today. Isn't that kind of strange? Like, I feel like they need to do a rework on the raid system again. Have 5-stars become more available. They're not so bad in some areas, but like, I have maybe 15 to 20 gyms in this section of the city that I play in, and this is the first Lugia I've seen all day. That's in some way unacceptable. You're good, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Save my remote for Origin Dialga? I would. Origin Dialga is years, light years above useful when it comes to comparing that to Lugia. Think you get the shiny this rate? I think so. I can see that as a real possibility. All right, Gatorade almost dusted. Lugia is almost dusted. Good on both fronts here. And yeah, I think it's 2115 or something like that for the hundo. It's been a long time. I think it was probably said in the chat, but I didn't see it before. Favorite Pokemon's Gyarados. Lugia to duo? It's kind of tanky. I don't know if you could. But here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. Here we go. 2083. That's not too good. God says, you're so cool. Love this video. Hey, that's awesome, man. Glad you're having a good time. Thanks for being here. Got 6 rare candies. But here we go. Like I said, the likes do bring the shinies. So go ahead, drop a like. I would appreciate it. And the moment of truth. Come on. No. Pain, suffering, loneliness, and despair. But we'll find another one, hopefully. Got a huge hitbox on him. Shiny Lugia with good IVs and a hundo Swirlix. Nice. Pauline says, dropped a like. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. My God. I'm going to try to throw this with my left hand because I'm trying to drink this right now. I really don't care if we lose this thing. That is not a good throw. Lugia is huge, though. That's got to be one of the biggest hitboxes on any legendary I remember. Stay in your home. Yeah, did you? Just came back. How many raids until you get a hundo or a shiny? I mean, I think I have the hundo and the shiny of this already. We should look. I'm pretty sure we got a hundo last time it came out. It has Arrow Blast. Who's better, Ho or Lugia? Ho, 100%. He looks cooler. He is cooler. And he's more useful, so yeah. All right, there we go. And yeah, let me double check. If you go to the Lugs, and we do have a hundo, and he has Arrow Blast. He would max at a 4186. I'll sit on this guy. Do I 50 max one of these? It's kind of cool, right? It's a hundo. Maybe. Oh, it looks like a broom. Rachel, you take that back. This gives us Sir a Combi. Leave him in the stack. We've got to power up and send gifts to friends. So we'll do that. Max it out, you think so? Deer says do it. All Club says do it. Favorite starter? Totodile. This gives us another B. Man, Ho-Oh is the best. Here's our boy. For obvious reasons, we had to name him Hundo. But he does not look like a broom. This is such a cool legendary. Hey, thanks for the sub, God. Appreciate that, man. Wait till Raids leaves so you don't get a Shundo. Fair enough. Actually, that's a good point. How many XLs do I have for Lugia? We have enough candy to do both. We could. His tail looks like a broom. What do you guys think? You know what? I don't really care. We could do this. How about, let's see. We're 20 likes away from the like goal. If we hit the like goal, I'll max that. Drop a like, man. If you want to see that maxed, literally hit a button for free. I'll spend 500k dust. That's a deal. I think that's a fair deal right there. I will drop all that dust. What's up, Andrew? Good to see you, man. And let's go back down the pier, see what we can find over that way. Nearby's got some so-so stuff on it. Danny, what about Litwick? Dropped a like, thank you. How many Galarian birds do you have? 22. So we did see a bird today. We saw a bird yesterday. I've been seeing birds pretty much every day, but we have 22 birds. We have all the shinies, all the non-shinies. A very nice collection of birds, if I do say so myself. But the next one I'm looking for is a level 1 Zapdos. So that's a level 1 Moltres, level 1 Articuno. I want the level 1 Zapdos really bad. Is Dawnwing's Necrozma, Shadow Claw, and Moongeist Beam a counter to Lugia? Yeah, it would be pretty good. It would be pretty good. Dawnwings is very, very powerful in general, so. Haven't seen birds in a few weeks, really. Try some new spots. That's my best advice. Because there's definitely not a coincidence to the fact that I see birds every day. The spots that I use are very good. I truly believe in them, and I see birds pretty much every day. So if you're not finding birds, 9 out of 10 times it could be you're hunting in the wrong spot. Drillbur, okay. Man, we're pretty close. We're under 10 likes away from maxing out Lugia, man. So like I said, once we hit 251, I'll spend the dust. If you want to see it max, go ahead and do that. Hopefully I can get the Galarian Farfetch from the eggs. It's in the wild too right now, T-Raw. I actually got one kind of recently. This one right here. Yeah, that's not a Go Fest. Also, Olivia with the shadow. All right, Olivia, let's go. Let's do it. You know I'm a sucker for these 1-star raids. There's a shiny fossil Pokemon, did you? First bird I saw was on the highway going 55. You know, I hate to bring this up because it's going to make people do this, but birds are on the highways. I swear the birds are on the highways. I know so many people, including myself and Garlic and all kinds of other people, that see birds on the highway. I don't suggest you go take a drive and try to play this game. It's not safe. But for some reason, man, the birds are on the highway. I totally believe that. Yeah, they literally do, T-Raw. If you don't get it by the next time I see you at next Go Fest something, I'll give you one, but I hope you just get one. I know you want that so bad. It's true, he's a sucker for 1-star shadows. I hopped in a murky with Critton today. Here we go. We got 720. Not going to be purifiable range. Could be shiny. These are technically a shiny boosted encounter because they're 1 in 64 from shadow raids, but here we go. We got not a shiny, just a stinky one. Either way, thank you for the invite. Roadrunner Zapdos loves the open roads. Birds in the highway use Frogger tactics. Here's what I would say. You can hunt birds in the highway, but have someone drive you. And when you see the bird, pull over. So if you can have someone drive you and you watch your daily incense and then pull over to catch them so you're not speed capped, pretty good way of doing them. Garlic has caught, I think, 4 or 5 birds when I've been driving before. She'll pop her daily incense on the highway and she catches all kinds of birds doing that. But again, we do it safely, so yeah. We just did one, Jan. If I find another one, though, I gotcha. But yeah, we just did one a minute ago. Drifloon, what about you? Got Mr. Putov. All right, man, we hit 251. A deal is a deal. Thank you guys for crushing the like goal, but you guys hit it. Here we go. We're gonna go ahead and spend the better part, I guess, a little over 440K dust. And this is all thanks to you guys. You guys from dropping a like, which is free. Ready? There we go. It's the level 50 Lugia. I guess it's pretty cool to have, right? Have the pair of the Ho-Oh and this guy. And let's go and put him into the level 50 Pokemon tag. That's pretty sweet. Got a Shiny Galarian Birds today. What'd you get? All Club says good, man. A deal's a deal. We have another raid. Someone sending me an Invatito. Yeah, you know what? Sure. Why not? Why not? Let's throw in Salamenka. There we go. BT drinking coffee, eating donut holes, and playing while driving garlic. Exactly. You know the lifestyle right there. That's more of a wintertime thing. I'm back from yesterday. What's up, V4? What is the absolute worst legendary ever? I don't know. One of the Tapus or Reggie. Sorry, but yeah. Not a huge Tapu / Reggie fan. Cool shinies, but yeah. Let's get up, Cams. The 386. Now, I'll tell you what. If we can hit the 386 like goal, I will max another Hundo legendary. I don't know what. I'll find something in my collection. So if we hit the next like goal, which is very ambitious, we need 130 more likes. If we hit that, I'll spend another 500K dust. You guys could potentially make me Stardust bankrupt if you just drop a like. Shiny Galarian Zapdos, fantastic. All right, here we go. Best Pokemon you've ever transferred? Probably some shinies. I mean, I've transferred a few shinies for like challenges and stuff like that, PvP challenges, whatever, but can I buy more likes, says Banzuki. First ever mythical? I think it was Mew. Whatever one you get first from the quests. We're playing a dangerous game with my dust right now. Because if we can accomplish like goals quick, we're going to be spending a lot. We already spent between Regidrago and Lugia today probably about 600K dust, but I'm willing to spend more. This is only a 4-man lobby, but we should have this pretty easy. Now that, you know, Black Hirum's in the game, Fusion Bolt's a pretty good move. And we're gonna head back down the pier. We're gonna go for another stroll through G-Bird Park. Even though we're not running the daily incense, I just wanna go and get some spawns in there. We got the tugboat. It's that time of the night for the tugboat to be coming in, I guess. Oh my God, he's gonna get a timeout for spamming. He's laying on the horn. Man, this one's going on slow. Might have to revive one of my Kirums in here, I think. Celebies are your favorite? Got a hundo with no bottle cap. Really? Hey, BT, first raid, 98 Lugia. Oh my God, what's your luck looking like? It's been pretty good today. We got 3 shinies, and we saw a Galarian Bird too, so it's been pretty good, but congrats on your 98. Was on a road trip on the way back. There's a Moltres on the way, and it was a 30, you got a 30-37 Articuno, and you caught it? Really? Olivia, this is a remote anyways. Yeah, this is just one that came in from Cheryl, so you're all good. Didn't miss anything. If it was a, like, RSVP, I could have invited, but this is just a random remote. 98 Lunala, not bad. I never got the Hundo Lunala. I'm kind of kicking myself. I tried really hard. It just came up short. Speaking of coming up short, this is going to be kind of a close raid. We're at the halfway point, 180. IVs and the shinies. The Swirlix and the Combi were from research, so they're 3 stars. They're okay. And then the Machop was terrible. Machop in the wild, but yeah. Shiny Lugia today. Did you actually void? Throw that in the Discord. I got to check that out. Also, whoever's using the Mega Gengar in here, you're a legend. I love seeing that. Galarian Zapdos in a Pokeball for Cam. Dude, my buddy Nate catches all of his birds in Pokeballs, and he would love that. Fun fact, I actually do have a Shiny Galarian Articuno in a Pokeball, but it was traded to me. All right, we're almost there. And actually, too, so the same friend that traded me that Articuno has since caught 2 more shiny Articunos. The only shiny bird that he has is Articuno, and he's caught 5 of them. Which, I don't know how you do that, but he has 0 shiny Zapdos, 0 shiny Moltres, but he has 5. Well, he traded me 1, but he's caught lifetime 5 shiny Articunos. So I'm trying to work out a trade to see if he'd give me another one, but I don't know what I have that he wants. We'd have to be lucky and stuff too, but... The shiny 98 Mew, did you? That's sick. I don't know if Ace is still here, but I think Ace bottle capped his shiny Mew, which is really cool. I think that's what he told me anyways. All right, here we go, man. Drop a like for some shiny luck. Another Lugia bites the dust. Let's see what we get here. 2115 is the Hundo we're looking for. 2090, that's not bad. Not good, but it's not bad. Minus 100% Tyler. Come on, man. You'll, you know where to go. And? Not shiny, all right. We'll reluctantly try and catch this guy. I just spent 296 Lugia XLs, which I really didn't plan on doing that. G-Money with a 35%, okay. It's not bad. Better than minus 100, Tyler. 18% from Nick. Made a pallet for BT's office. Good to see you though, Tyler. Hope you're having a good day, man. Believe it or not, Tyler, without you being here, I remembered to extend my own daily incense, which I didn't think that was possible. But it turns out that I did it all by myself today. And we saw a bird, but he fled the coop. So that was sad. Get rid of these, get rid of those, and get rid of these. 16% Reese. My apologies, Wreath. Nightbot likes me today. Yeah, Kay's getting some colossal ones. Kay's getting the real good ones. The 98% is crazy. Like I said, Kay's a friend. She cares. She cares about my well-being, unlike some people in here with the 16% flying around. Key paid off Nightbot with special cookies. Let's see if this is a Didopotamus. In the same boat, just level 50 my Hundo Lugia too? Really? That's so random. Nightbot knows Aaron Cantono. My goodness. How do you extend incenses? So if you have Roar Time on Origin Dialga, you can pause incenses, lucky eggs, and star pieces for candy and dust. But you have to have an Origin form Dialga that knows the move Roar Time. And here's the good news. This Sunday, it's going to be coming back to raids for a special raid day, and you can pick one up. So do some raids for Dialga if you don't have one on Sunday, and look out for the move Roar of Time. That's how you do that. Got a Gligar. Kabonk him on the head. Seems like a lot of fish down here. I'm not complaining. Obviously, that turns into my favorite thing ever. 82%. There we go. Reese is saving himself now. Do you think you're ever going to get a Shundo bird? my good friend. I do believe. I know it's bottle cap, but still, we do have a Shundo bird. I'm very, very, very proud to show this guy off. And he's the best buddied birds. He is the best of the best right here. They don't make him like Moltres anymore. Grimer. Got the ducklet. Lots of wind coming down the pier too. Looks like a mega egg here in a bit, which is not really what I'm chasing at the moment. 5:33, we're gonna have a Lug behind me. What's up, Davey? Who are you? Dude, good question. I don't know. The name's Davey. That's who I am. But actually, after all the fibs Davey's been telling us lately, I'm not too sure if I even believe that guy's wavy anymore. For the longest time, I thought he was the waviest Davey. And after all the fibs he's been telling, he might just be a regular Davey. I don't know. Davey says, what the? 90% from Cam. We'll take the 90%. Also, let's have a quick look at the scenery here. It's a beautiful day. People spawns are down. Nice looking spot to play. And power up 3 times. Okay, we'll keep that for now. See if we can stack a few of these would be the most ideal. 3 great throws, I think, gives you an Anorith. You summon storms in your night grinds. Did it get rained on? That's how wavy I am? Okay, I got you now. I should have read the follow-up message first. Birds are like, caw. Gives me an Elgin. That is the most random thing I've seen all day. Elliot says the people spawns. Yeah, you want the Pokemon spawns to be up, people spawns to be down. Talonflame. The great value Galarian Moltres. Sir, excuse me. My God. Soaking wet socks, Dave. Yeah, I know all about that lifestyle. But here's the thing, Davey. If you don't go and catch them, who's going to do it? They're not going to catch themselves. So, you got to be out there. You got to do your job, Davey. That's the Timu Moltres, yeah. The good thing is you save a few bucks on them, right? You don't spend as much as you normally would for a Moltres. A lot of Chanseys and Blissies today. Oh yeah, Banzuki. In the wintertime, it's just like, you go through them like no tomorrow. Especially with like snow and all kinds of slush and stuff. Got the bit of 3 birds in the daily, did you? Nice. We got 1 today, Davey, but thanks for showing off. Wavy Davey strutting in here. This smug look on his face, talking about his 3-bird day. Must be nice, Davey. Shiny Articuno's rare. Not really, but they're cool. They're technically boosted now because it has a mega in the game. It got a mega in, what, 2 months ago, 3 months ago? Kind of recently. Nikki says, how many today? We have 4 on the day today. But all time, like 4,300-ish. But yeah, from today, 4. Shiny bird fled. How? 1 is better than none, says Davey. Dude, it's been a 1-bird day like every day. Hey, Sage with the 6 months says, a red Gary a day keeps the professor away. Let's go. Dude, thanks for 6 months, man. Rocking the red Gary. Really appreciate that. Also, I got to put an order request in because to see if you're available to go like 2 weeks from next Thursday. Because you said it's like a whole process to put like a request in ahead of time. So I figured I'd do that now. But thanks again for 6 months, dude. I really appreciate that. Make sure you guys drop a W for the guy who occasionally likes to go. He's been known to do it a time or 2. Graveler. Kabonk. Lillipup, get out of here, man. Ain't need no Lillipups in my life. Wiggly! Oh, felt like he was gonna shine. Good to see him, though. He's a weird-looking bird, but he gets the job done. Wow, terrible IVs. You saw a bird in your driveway. Dude, next time, instead of throwing a Pokeball, run him over. If he's immobilized, he can't run away. So yeah, if you ever see a Moltres again or a Zapdos, just run it over. No problem? Okay. I just figured I'd get the order request in ahead of time, man. Make sure that you're available. Just gonna store them all night. Have to go to bed at a reasonable time. Davey's gonna get some sleep for the first time in like a year and a half. Cam says, what? Do you really want to anger Moltres? I feel like the easiest one to run over would be the Zapdos. Right? Because he doesn't fly or anything like that. Might make a horrible dent in your car, but I mean, like, that would be the easiest one to run over. Well, let's check what this is. It could be a Ralt. Shiny Jolteon's rare? I mean, not really, but they're cool. Let's do this. Always funny when I say ridiculous things walking past strangers. Some lady just hears me talking about how I would run over Moltres or Zapdos with my car. She's like, I should call someone. I don't know who, but I should call someone. All right, here we go. This is done. Yo, dude, shiny Bronzor trainer with a 20 gifted. Yo, are you kidding me, man? Dude, you don't have to do that. Oh my God. Shiny Bronzor trainer of all names. Oh my God. If you were gifted, look at the names right now. If you were gifted, make sure you go ahead and say a huge thank you. But 20 giftings, a monster gifting. Oh my God, the names are still going. I was waiting for Tyler to throw the Bronzor emoji in there too. And Banzuki. Man, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. 20 gifted is wild. Just out of absolutely nowhere. We're just talking about running over Zapdos with my car. And boom, 20 gifted. Pow, right in the kisser. Thank you so much, man. Let me get some of my own W's in there. Let me spam some stuff. I'm gonna get a timeout from Nightbot too. There. Where are the Wiglets at? Let me get some of those in there. Man, that's fun. I might just spam my own chat more often. Thank you again, dude. What a legend. 20 of the niftiest gifties I ever laid eyes on. That was crazy. That was cuckoo bananas. We gotta get some big time shinies now. Hold up our end of the bargain. Timeout BT for spam. Just throwing my Wiglets in the chat. Also, Snorlax with his new brand of sleep medicine called Snorlaxicet. Dude, they should definitely sell that. Imagine if you went to the store and you're like, oh, I'm having trouble sleeping. And there's a product with Snorlax's face called Snorlaxicet. And you could sleep. People would buy that. People that don't even have sleep problems would buy that. I would buy that. But one more time, thank you again. Shiny Bronzor trainer with a 20 gifted. Absolutely cuckoo bananas. That was mind-blowing. We get nothing from that? Let's look at a power up 3. T-Ross is 100%. I might have to trademark that. I might have to call the Pokemon people and be like, hey, we're making something called Snorlaxicet. I want 70% of the profits. This is my idea. I guess we'll keep this one. Any raids over that way? Dude, the raids have been dry in this area. It's the Sahara Desert of raids around here. What's up, Mason? Came for the World Championships. I'm gonna start packing out going on the 12th. Nice, dude. Hopefully have some fun there. Sounds like an awesome event to go to. Hey, thank you, Panther. For those that don't know, if we get to the next light goal, I will max out 50 max a Hundo Legendary. We'll find it somewhere in my sack. But we'll spend another like 500,000 dust if we hit the next light goal. So if you want to see me spend some dust, drop a like. It's free. There we go. Hey, Jerry. What's up, man? It might or might have been the same, been me who changed the name. No way, really? Davey with the 11 says, BT spamming Wiglets in his own chat. Someone take a picture of this moment. No one will believe it without proof. Thank you for the 11. And, yeah, I'm sure someone already has. Thank you again, man. Wavy Davey. He's always telling fibs. And he breaks my heart on a daily basis, but we still love him anyways. Davey that is ever so wavy. Screenshot confirmation. Okay, here we go. I randomly hopped into a Drillbur kind of absent-mindedly here, but maybe he'll shine. I don't know. I feel like they make Dynamax Pokemon look like they have low IQ. And what I mean by that is like, it's the same Pokemon design, but they look stupider. And you'll see what I mean here. Let's pop this down here. Right now, close your eyes. Picture for a second what Drillbur looks like, right? Get a vision. You're like, yep, that's Drillbur. Now look. Doesn't he look stupider than you remember? I feel like he does. 100%. You have a shiny Drillbur? I do, yeah, I actually have this one. What's up, Mr. Ferritin? Davey the Goat he is. We give Davey a lot of flack, but he's an awesome guy. But yeah, the Drillburino. Yeah, we got 2 of the Dynamax ones. He looks pretty cool. But again, right? Stupid. Decently smart. Decently stupid. I don't know why they make the Dynamax ones look like they don't have as good of brains. I don't know. Derpy eyes. Yeah, Tyler, that's what it is. Banzuki says, I feel like I'm looking into a mirror. The number 1 stupidest looking one that takes the cake. I don't know if I kept one or not. Looks like I didn't. The Pidove. The Pidove Dynamax is like the number 1 stupidest looking one. Saw Reese change the name to Double XM of Wiglet or something like that. It was the second account, yeah. He's the extra medium. Right in the sweet spot. Do you have a shiny Snorlax? I do. Did you go to Go Fest? I did. Yeah, I went to the one in Jersey City, and then I played Global here. But yeah, I went to the one in Jersey City. Got some cool stuff. We got 3 shinies, Julian. Good to see you, man. Mega Ampharos in raids. Yeah, he is. Also game. Hello. The one thing I will say about Mega Ampharos is he probably has the best hair in all of Pokemon, right? If we do this, I'm not going to Mega Evolve him. But, like, he has the best hair, right? I'm trying to think of someone else that has better hair than that. Whoever drew this up was dying laughing. They're like, yeah, let's give him some Rockstar hair for no reason. Any Lugias? We did a couple of them today, Julian, but I actually randomly 50 maxed a Lugia today, too, for hitting the last light goal. It is a hundo with the move on it, too. It has the legacy move, so why not? Reese on the other account now. The explanation from that account is good. We got to restart. Game is running not too good. Well, let's do this. Do you by chance have a shiny Ditto? I do. I actually have several, although the last one I caught was a level 1, which is like kind of rare, I guess. Kind of tough to get. But yeah, let me show you. If we go to my Dittopotamus collection, and shinies and recent, the last one I caught was this level 1 right here. I've traded a bunch of these away, but I still have 7 left. Random times friends will want those. Screw Snorlax said, you want Metacham and Slackadone? There's a lot of products coming up. Dude, no, Snorlax said is what it is. We're going to be sued for slander. Lugia is terrible in my opinion, says Nick. I'm not a huge fan. I mean, he doesn't hold a candle to the Ho-Oh, but it is kind of cool, I guess, to max. Cool to have the pair. Sheldorino, we are full on Pokemans. Let's dump all these guys into the garbage. Every last one of them. All right. Yeah, we have a Machop nest here, so that's where I got the shiny Machop earlier today. Every person's a Wiglet lurking. A lurking Wiglet sounds horrifying. Speaking of that, we did catch one random one. That event is done, but we got one over by the water before. You can catch them in here too. My God, Nightbot with the dad jokes. Sounds good, Elliot. Thanks for popping in, man. Definitely see you on the next. And got a Hatena there. Some Ammonites over there. I just want to get a good one of those because, yeah, it's the only thing that has same type attack bonus for, like, rock-type Dynamax moves. You wouldn't think that would be that hard to find, but apparently it is at this point in the game. Why is flying psychic? Yeah, I mean, they could have made it water, I guess. It's kind of got a lot of relation to water stuff in the movies. Any Nundos today? No, I just checked. Every time I go to dump my Mons, I'll show you right here. See this favorite tag? The one to the left here. This is all my Nundos. So anytime I see this number go up from 53, we'll know we got a new Nundo. So I always check. It looks like I'm blindly deleting, but there is a method to my madness. That's what I'm doing. Why do we hate Lugia? I don't hate him, he's just not my favorite. I feel like everyone has their time where they like him for a while and then you rate him 1,000 times and you're like, all right, I'm over this. Power up 3 times, keep that. Get rid of these. Fate chooses the path concrete. Wise man Davey. In Hundo check? Nothing yet, man. Got one yesterday in this park, actually. Stupid back-flipping bird. But yeah, Jan, we did get a bird today. Well, I mean, we didn't catch him, but it's cool to see before he fled the coop. And we're 1 bird away from 90 since our last shiny. That is our 89th bird since the last one shined, which is just absurd. At that point with both Lugia and the Ho-Oh, really? For me, I mean, like, I don't know. I'll never get sick of the other one. 127 days. Any birds today? We got a Moltres. This gives us the Bonds Lead Boosted Shiny. That is terrible, though. That might be the floor. Might be a floor Bonds. Popping incense again. But yeah, we saw another Moltres today. He ran. Gave me 2 throws, which is cool. Not the Ho. Ho was my favorite legendary. That's what I was in the middle of saying before I was trying to step over this pile of sticks that was here. So I'll always raid that. I'll always be happy to do those. But yeah, the Lugia has overstayed his welcome a little bit. I feel like it comes back like 3 times a year. At least twice a year. I miss Ho Fest, says Olivia. Don't we all? Those were the good days. Shiny 001 Slowpoke. Instantly thought about concrete. Yeah, she's got a ever-growing collection of the Wundos. And speaking of concrete, and we got a Pori for her right here. He's not shiny, though. Kurton loves the Pories. Gonna take a quick 12-hour nap. Sounds good. I will see you in half a day. Thanks for popping in, Jan. You make your best money at Ho Fest. Banzuki's dancing at the old people club for 1s and 5ers. So go check him out. Tell him I said hi. Tell him I sent you. You have a shiny Wundo Porygon? That's a perfect time to bring that up as we're talking about the Wundos. Have any shadow Pokemon you'll have to get frustration off of? Yeah, quite a few. I think most of my last shiny shadows. All these guys. We've been just racking up shiny shadow Lapras the last little bit. I don't know why. I think this guy has it too. Does that one? Yeah, we got a lot. There's quite a few. Does that one still have it? No, he doesn't. So yeah, I mean, usually by that time when it rolls around, we have quite a few to take it off. Oh, dude, and actually, I buried the lead on that. We have this. It's a Hundo Shadow Lapras. Me, myself, says, such a big fan. Hey, thanks for watching the streams, dude. I really appreciate that. Glad to have you here. When Lunella was in Rage, got a 2310, you got the Hundo? You're a better man than I, or woman, because it's hard to tell through the internet, but either way, congrats to you. Bringing rolls of nickels and dimes. You don't want to hurt Banzuki. He's dancing for 1s and 5ers, not nickels and dimes. You know what? Maybe. If you have Ralts, I'm in. And if not, you've lost my business. Oh, okay. You can have my business. Hopefully a blue head. 61%, okay. 46 from Reese. There's a bird fight going on here. There's swans chasing away geese. I'm gonna keep an eye on that and see if that develops into anything. What's up, Grayson? Dude, there's like a huge swan, and he's like flapping his wings at some geese. Dude, I am ready to whip the camera out. If anything happens, I'll show you what I mean. Oh, they're backing up now. See, that's Mama Swan. And these guys just got bested. Like, they're heading home. And like, these are the babies. They're like, can we get McDonald's? Mom, can we get McDonald's? Oh, dude, she's gonna attack. Hold on, hold on. Get him. Get him. Dude, they're crazy. I don't know why. It might be like territory, but it's pretty insane. Either way, we're gonna end up losing this as I'm watching National Geographic. Yo, Davey! Dude, I'm so sorry, man. Davey with a 5 gifted. Make sure you guys throw some W's in the chat. I'm literally watching some animal fight over there, and Davey's just dropping 5 nifty gifties. How did I miss that so quick? That must have been like perfect timing for that. Well, thank you again, man. I really appreciate that. Here we go. Maybe a bluehead Ralt. Davey's doing a nice thing. I'm just filming some birds. And here we go. Shiny. Nah, he's not. That's terrible too. You want a 200 flat, I do believe. If I do say so myself. But Mr. Davey, seriously, thank you. I think I've named all of my giraffe rigs after you. But I feel like it's high time that I pop your name on something else. What else do you like? What do you want named after, Davey? I know it's a drop in the bucket of my appreciation for the nifty gifties, but what do you want? You watch some lion fights on Instagram? Animals are crazy. They just go like 0 to 100. They're just chilling, they're coexisting ducks, and all of a sudden they're like, no, I'm the only duck. Yo. Imagine, as we're talking about Davey. Oh, that would have been crazy. That would have been so cool. Is he good? He is not good. One thing's for sure, not a licky. Well, you tell me, Davey, what do you like? Weirdly caught a shiny licky? I haven't been catching those lately. I know they're boosted and they seem to shine all the time, but gonna be sub to BT forever. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for helping the channel exist. It's minus 69% from Tyler. If Tyler wasn't so good at like doing time stuff, he'd be out of here with sending me that. Okay, let's hop in here. One favorite. I gotta know though. What do you want named after, Davey? I'll wait until you let me know. As long as it doesn't have a name on it already. Reese is sending. Oh wait, hold on. Let me bring Zapdos to drop. A reset on the 9%. Got a Hundo Petlil by any chance? I do, Davey, but I think I evolved it. And T-Raw's hopping in. Let's go. I think I evolved it into I'm losing the name for it right now. The evolution. Shiny counts at 3, Ducklet dude. Barrett, it is Gyarados. It is the Gary. All right, let's go. This thing has some stern-looking eyes on it when you first attack it. It's your first Hundo, very special Mon for you. You want named after that, Dave? If I have one. I don't know if I have one, though, that's not evolved. I might have evolved that one because I had the family, but I actually have no idea. I'll check. But yeah, that's Jerry's alter ego. Shiny Bronzor trainer with a 20 gifted. Jerry's just a menace. In a good way. And here we go. Good luck, T-Raw. And we got not shiny. Wow, that's the worst one we've seen. Again, I think it's like 880-ish for the Hundo. 883 says Dave. That sounds right. And yeah, Tyler, you might as well get comfy in there. If you keep sending this kind of shiny luck. My goodness. Best G-Max. I do have some Hundos. I have 50 max to Hundo Cinderace randomly so we could use it. I'm going to walk up this path near the highway so I can get this next. Do I feel like doing that? Yeah, I think so. Wait, hold on. He just spawned in. How long do you usually stream for? It depends. Depends on the day and what I have going on, but between like 3 and 6 hours usually. What do you have for us? This is okay. Yeah, we will check the Petlil. Not looking good. Pet and 4-star and family. Yeah, we evolved it. I don't know if you want named after that one. You can let me know, Dave. You can pick something else too if you want. Any birds? We got one bird today. Got an 833. We both got bad ones. But yeah, we got the Moltres today. Hey, what's up, mister? One of Davey's friends. Good to see you, man. How you been? Lilligant is also good for me, says Davey. Okay. I didn't know if we'd ever have a name on our Lilligant. How do you spell that? Just do this, I guess. Lil and 4-star. All right, here we go. We'll put Davey on this. It is a hundo. It's a hundo Davey now. Much appreciated. No worries, man. What's up, Richard? Is this one worth doing? It's up the highway. I don't know if I want to get like smoked by a car to go do this. You know what? We will. I'm sure you can hear the cars whizzing by me right now. Also, we're kind of close to the next light goal. If we do hit the next light goal, I will max another hundo legendary to make that, I think, the third max out of the day. Show me your best buddy. Well, this guy right here isn't best buddied yet. He is a shundo, though. I do have a small amount of best buddies. They're pretty cool. So here's a hundo Shadow Lapras. You got the 98 Armored Mewtwo, pretty cool. Shundo Galarian Moltres. Most of these are shundos. Shundo Dynamax Entei. Kanto Farfetch. This is a APAC regional, so Asia Pacific area. Got ourselves a Zappy, the Gary, my favorite Pokemon right there. Articuno, another shundo. Some random stuff, mainly birds and shundos and shinies that I like. Making the Stardust rain today. Lugia is kind of meta-relevant. Not really. There's not many good flying types. What I will say is if you have a Mega Rayquaza, nothing is going to replace that for flying types. T-Ross, did you have all the Farfetches? Dude, I got that one from Godsley. So he caught that. Like I said, that's only available in Asia. And I traded him a shiny Pachirisu for this. We were in LA for a Unova tour. So this is just a random trade with decent IVs, but I love this shiny. So cool, man. All right, here we go. Doing a Lugia raids, done some today. What's up, Sam? I'll keep this open for a sec. Gonna drop ourselves an RDB here as well. May or may not have witnessed someone getting a Shundo Multi from a Lucky Trade today. Really? I do like a Shundo Multi. Yo, Haku with a 20 says, hey BT fam, the wildest Haku has appeared. Dude, thank you so much. Make sure you guys throw a huge W in the chat for Oreo Kato, otherwise known as Haku. Hopefully you've been good, man. Thank you so much for the Monster 20. Hopefully gonna bring in some shiny luck for this fossil weirdo guy right here. But wow, thank you again. Out of absolutely nowhere, Haku just coming in and doing that. Huge W, says Tyler. And I wonder if I can just, if I Behemoth Blade, will this KO? It should, right? I don't want to have to max. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Nice. We'll take that. He likes Tapuki. That's the Davey and Sage crossover. Man, these cars are just driving by as if like they want to kill me. I think most of them don't, but some of them are definitely trying to hit me. That guy was pulling a boat with a Honda Civic. Never seen that before. And here we go. Come on. Not shiny. Ooh, not bad though. 874 is okay. 86%. Tyler, this is why I pushed you. I knew that you were capable of bigger, better things. Tyler says not bad. I'm like on the side of the highway right now to get this raid. And there's like some plants that look like they're out of Jurassic Park beside me. And cars whizzing by. We have some crazy levels of getting run over anxiety at the moment. No getting killed. We had to date you, goof. Okay, try to stay alive for that. And yeah, not bad. Almost worth getting KO'd for. And you know what? I'm just gonna want to see what we're gonna get. This is that 98 from High Five Luis, the legend. So we're just gonna spend a casual 40,000 dust so we can get a 2-star Combi because that's what professionals do. Here we go. Nice, nice. That's worth it. 40,000 dust. Nice, nice, nice. Trying to stay alive is crazy, says Jerry. That's what we got to do. Shine Fu? Of course not. It's never the Shine Fu. There's never any left. Need that shiny so bad. Got one at Go Fest. Look at how nice that is. This guy debuted for the same Scuba Chew event that just crushed me, but I need one more for the, how do you say his older brother's name? Shin Pao or something like that. Some other, something else that's crazy. Yo, Reese of the 10 says, flower fun for the one and only Garlic. You're too kind, man. Thank you so much for the crispy tenor. Make sure you guys throw a W in the chat for the daddy of all Reese. The one and only. We're lucky to have one. Appreciate that, though, man. Thanks for adding Garlic in there. She's the absolute best. Your dad has 3 level 50 accounts? Your dad's just like one of those like built different dads? Like he has dad strength, but like in Pokemon senses instead? Reese says, hello, is it me you're looking for? Just Reese looking out the window as it rains. Thank you again, man. Any Shiny Lugias for you yet? Haven't raided too many of them, Richard. I mean, like, I do have a bunch in my account and stuff, but the raid system's been kind of whack. Like, if you look at the gyms around me, they're just not... Yo, when did that get there? Man, that was a mega egg. I mean, I'm happy, but I'm going to go back now. Let's go back that way. Yo, someone rewind the stream. Go look. I'm not crazy. This was a mega egg like 5 minutes ago. So I guess we're going that way. Gonna get destroyed on the highway again. Also, there's a Talonflame. No, don't despawn. But oh my god. But yeah, like I was in the middle of saying, the raids have been kind of whack for Lugia. So I've done a few of them, but we did max out a hundo I had from a previous rotation too. And, all right. Shinefu, Tyler's having some fun, getting some laughs out of people. Need a sanity check. What's the shiny odds? Well, any legendary is 1 in 25%, unless we got like a raid day for it. Bidoof is the strongest Pokemon in the game, obviously. Yeah, obviously. We don't have to say obvious things because we all agree on them. If you need help with them, Richard, I'll hop in, but honestly, I'm not the hugest Lugia fan. I'll probably do them locally, and I'm much more keen to do like shadow raids, like this Lappy up here. Jessica says, sorry for earlier. I'm not sure what happened, but you're all good. He's a nerd. You're only 40, 45, and 50? Are you talking about different accounts? That's a lot of accounts. But yeah, if you guys want to hop in on the Lappy, let's do that. I'm going to do this random Ghastly too, just for fun. Because why not? We'll check for hundos again as well. No Nundos either. Grumpy Nightbot. Yeah, all right. Let's jump in here. We'll drop... let's do another Articuno. If you're wondering why I'm doing that, I'm dropping them to get candies. Holy, that hill just destroyed me. Hot weather and hills do not mix. All right, let's go. By the time we beat this, should be on top of the Lappy. Hopefully I'll catch my breath by then. Man, why? What just happened there? Okay, let's try that again. It was weird. I'm still like right beside it. But yo guys, short success, story time ready. Wait, what? What happened? Should I keep going for Shiny Lugia? I just want one. I mean, if you don't have one, why not? Yeah. Now is the time to get it because it's in raids. It's a good shiny too. It's not the most useful Mon. And the reason a lot of older players aren't as keen for it is they already have some, right? Are you ready for the raid day? Dude, I'm going to be doing as many raids as humanly possible. So I think we're going to stream the Saturday night too. Like, probably going to stream my like remote raids the night before. And then I'll stream the whole day of actually doing raids in person. But yeah, we'll be doing quite a few raids. Put it that way. All right, here we go. This would be a cool one to get. I'm just trying to randomly use my MP. I'm so bad for not doing this. So today we're being good. Use my trinket on She Likes to Go. We flipped a Shiny Galarian Moltres today. Oh, no way. Really? Dude, tell her huge congrats. That's amazing. That's so cool. Got a 50 max that bad boy. I'm sure it already is. best buddy hit, but that's amazing. What did you get? Did you guys do both multis? Flip the shiny. I'm assuming you just did the mirror trade, right? But either way, we got 662. That's not too good. Yeah, I mean, Dolphin, yeah, definitely I'll be doing some different time zone raids. What's up, Victor? Barrett sending 100%. I don't know if that's the official one, though. Stardust Piggy here. Never really go to this area to do raids. Kind of an obscure gym. But whatever, it's around. Hitmonchan with no blue boxing gloves. I sent you one a little bit ago, Thormar, her email, but none around right now. But the ones we've run into, I did send invites for. Shiny XXL Wiglet becoming a member. Dude, I don't even know who that is. But thank you again. It's somebody's alt account for sure, but I appreciate it. And yeah, Olivia, I gotcha. I just gotta walk there. But thank you again. Brother, is that you? Says, oh my God. Someone tell me who that is so I can properly thank you. Also, network is bugging here. Not shiny. Network seems kind of whack. Either way, thank you again to the XXL Shiny Wiglet. The elusive, the one, the only. And let's go. You want to jump in this raid? Let me know if you want an invite. You can snipe. Sir, excuse me. My goodness, no manners. The Faroom's going by. My goodness. Brither? What's Brither? That's how you know this is Reese. The only exclusive Wolverine. Wolverine's here. Are you going to Vancouver, Wolverine? Are you going, man? Wolverine's such a nice guy. I don't tell him that enough, but he seriously is the best. This is Patrick. Is that Wolverine's real name? It's definitely not. I know Wolverine's real name, but I just choose to call him Wolverine. And I'm going to continue to do that forever. Who else would want these? Oh yeah, Nat loves these. Brither Wolverine. The five of us. Got Joanna hopping in. Nice. Hopefully Joanna's doing well. And of course, Storm jumping in to give us a hand. Wiglets will rule the world someday, says Shiny XXL Wiglet. Next to XXM Primal Wiglet 69. I agree. They're pretty much already taken over. Let's put our Salamenka in there to get some buddy hearts on them. So GoFest event in person. For this next one coming up, I don't think so. Wifey has to work. Gotcha. All good, man. Hopefully, I mean, I'm assuming the tour event's going to be in the winter in LA again, so I'm sure I'll see you then. What's up, Vibes? Did all my remotes on the Pikachu? I haven't got any invites for those. I don't think I have too many friends that are in that part of the world. I always get a bunch of random messages when those come out. People being like, yo, I can get you raids. But, like, they're obviously, like, cheaters, so I don't really answer. But, yeah, no one legitimate has sent me an invite for those. It's me, ya boy. Shiny Wiglet says unite. They're having a Wiglet party in the chat right now. But, all right, glad we found this. As I'm complaining about how the raid's been kind of lackluster today, we find this guy. I love that. And also, we have Max Monday in 15-ish minutes too. But here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. 1509 is the hundo. 1447. It's not too good. The chat is scaring me, yeah. Ow, my eye. Oh my God. Someone's gonna lose an eye with the Wiglets flying around. But here we go. Ready for this? We've been so lucky with this. I have 3 shiny Lappies in the last, 3 weeks? Another one. Nah, not another one. It's okay. Bad IV, but I will reluctantly try to catch him just in case it is a random PvP layout, but I'm guessing it's going to be one that's going to be having a tea party with the professor. Another one. Yeah, I've been so lucky with these. You know what's weird? Most times I catch them, it's been sunny days. And I usually can't even tell if they're shiny until the sparkles load in. If you have that much glare on your screen sometimes, it's really tough to tell. $13.90 non-shiny. Haku is being the nicest guy ever, and I go ahead and send him a 1390. My deepest apologies. I guess I could use Golden Raz, but I'm trying to slowly save those up again. We're Golden Raz broke at the moment. Heading out to do Max Monday, wishing you all shiny and hundo luck. Also, make sure to thank Shiny Bronzor Trainer and Shiny XXL Wiglet for me. Okay, I definitely will. Thank you again, Jerry. After all, Jerry the best. I know I've told this story 1,000 times, but Jerry's the nicest guy, comes to hang out with me in New York City, and I pay him back by getting him into a bus crash. And that's a real story. So he still likes me after getting him into a bus crash. Have a good night, man. Magmar. Looking like a no. Let's claim this. That gives us a Swirlito that is bad. We have to evolve him on to, we'll evolve this guy. Vaporeon. I'm calling it right now. Definitely going to be the Vape right here. Ready? Ready? Well, frick. Frick everything to heck. It's fine. Vibe says Flareon, you were right. I hate telling Vibes he was right too. That part of me is dying inside. First best buddy with Gyarados, that's amazing. Trying to cross this highway again. This gives us a B, a 208. Wish he would be shiny next time. I'll see myself out. Can I cross? These guys are just doing car stuff. Everyone's like, I love driving here. This is my favorite highway ever. That's what these guys are saying. And our collection's full. All right, let's get rid of those. There we go. This is the last shiny cast I need. The raindrop one, which the snowy one is the toughest to get, but for once, living in Canada has an advantage where I get the snowy cast for him fairly often in the wintertime. What's with the brithers in the chat? Is that like how like Hulk Hogan would say it? Hey, brither. Gonna walk home and avoid the bus crash. I'm in NYC, yeah. Dude, that was so funny that day. Like, I hate to say getting in a bus crash was funny. No one was hurt. I wasn't anyways. But it was just like, no one cared. Bus just crashes and everyone's like, all right, well, let's just like go on another bus then, I guess. Didn't like this bus anyways. Like, it's the most nonchalant reaction to everyone getting in a bus crash. And everyone was just mostly concerned of like, well, what now? Is there another bus that goes this way? It's crazy. But I did catch a shiny. We got Bus Crash Slugma. It's a special event Bus Crash Slugma from New York. You can see whatever location this is where that bus crashed that day. That's New York for you? 100% says Reese. Is what I pictured. All right, let's walk back to the main part of the city. We'll get ready for Max Monday. Do some Monday stuff with Mr. Ammonite. Keep wanting to call him Kabuto. Don't thank me, thank Wreath. Just picturing Reese's face for like photoshopped on one of those wreaths you hang on your door around Christmas time. Someone's got to make that. Gotta have a Reese wreath. That's a lot of hard words to say in a row. How many shinies do you get from Max Monday? I hope one. I mean, they're not boosted or anything. They come to more stops, right? So they're kind of boosted like encounter rates, I guess, because they're around the city more, but they're not boosted shinies. Reese is having a laugh. We're officially home safe in Wales. Nice. Glad to hear that, Kay. Hopefully you guys had some fun, and most importantly, you're home safe, which is great. Nothing like when you get home from a trip and sleeping in your own bed. Just hits different. Here we go, a crispy 2K. Dum-ba-da-da. Ah, it's a Dusky, okay. So Dusky. And his IVs are not too good. I'm not even gonna try that one, Reese. I tried to do it in my head, like a test run of how to say that, and I'm like, nah. I'm gonna look silly if I do that. More silly than I always do, so. Bonk that guy. Mr. Machop. Yeah, not loving the Machop nest. Although we did get the shiny out of here, which is great. I feel like almost every other nest would be better than this. We got 10 minutes to go until Max Monday. Mr. Snorlax with his new product, Snorlax is set. Gonna give Melatonin a run for its money. Hash a Shiny Galarian Meowth today, did you? Nice. Cool looking shiny. The Berserker is really cool too. At one point, I think that Berserker was actually pretty good in like limited Great League. I don't know if Mr. Sage is still here. I know he's a PvP lad himself, but I'm pretty sure it was pretty good for a while. Minefu is not a Shinefu. What is a nest? So you see this area, how it's green, the background? Lots of these areas can have what's called a nest. And what that means is there'll be a certain Pokemon that spawns in bunches there. And the nest will flip over every week or two, but right now there's a Machop nest. So only in this green area, but they'll be appearing more frequently. And they're not shiny boosted or anything, but they're just more common. Tyler says maybe Fossil Cup. Yeah, I haven't played any Fossil really. I played a little bit of Great League the last couple days. Been doing so-so actually, like, which is better than normal because I usually am just a Master League or nothing guy. Floatzel. Had a wild Decidueye pop up. Richard, I've been seeing a ton of those. It's cool. Those and Samurott I've been seeing a ton. But yeah, it's cool they have the not Gen 3, the third evolution, I meant to say, stuff spawning in the wild. Another Jangi as well. Fossils hard, says Tyler. I haven't looked at like the requirements. I'm guessing it's limited typing and stuff, right? Water and rock or whatever. Double. Getting clappity-clapped all season is not looking good for veteran. Yeah, me too. I don't know what I'm at. I could check. I think I actually ended on like a winning note and I'm still down. Won't show me, will it? Can't see my elo from this? Current season. Yeah, we're at just under what Ace would be. Not too bad. But yeah, the team I was actually doing okay with is the Shadow Drapion, the Shadow Galarian, Galarian Weezing, and then we got the new Toedscruel I've been actually liking quite a bit. It's an all or nothing type team though. Got the Fletch. What about you? Every time you say, Richard, I look for Rachel. Yeah, I know. Guy in New York handing Rachel, the female woman, a coffee. Here, Richard. Here you go, bud. He's Toedscruel. Rockwater and Steel. Oh yeah, that's a weird meta for sure. Yeah, I mean, I feel like him having Mud Slap and stuff is pretty awesome. Like, definitely love having a new water, not water and ground, I was gonna say grass and ground mon. Oh my God, missed the quick catch. Couple of Merrills here. Walking through like a water park area right now. That's why there's just chaos going on behind me. What's up, Braden? But yeah, we'll start off the Max Monday over on the pier. Should be some more power spots and stuff dotted around. Get your first Salamence, did ya? Mud Slap do be slapping. I just think it's kind of cool. I don't know. It's a cool mon to use. I really like the Galarian Weezing too, but it's the same thing. It's like you either have people like dead to rights, or you're hard countered. It's a really weird one to use. Make bees for the memes. Wait, what? The cone bees? Or what kind of bees? What's your favorite Pokemon's Gyarados, the Scary Gary. I absolutely love him. So Gen 1, when that was all that we had in Pokemon, there's very few legendaries, right? There's Mewtwo and there's the Kanto birds. So stuff like Dragonite, stuff like Gyarados, although they're not technically legendaries, they kind of like felt like they were back then. So that's why I loved Gary. PvP's a tricky game, but oh so fun. Yeah, it definitely is. You're either crushing or being crushed, always. Very seldom do you go in and be like, oh yeah, you know, I did like, okay, had a bunch of 2-3s and 3-2 sets. It's usually like your 4-1s and 5-0s, or you're losing all 5. And those are like so not fun. If you're just getting crushed over and over again, you can take it to a point and then you just get to be like, nah. I usually do like 3 sets. If I can't win within 3, then I'm like, all right, maybe I'll do some other stuff. Mega Gary design, it's cool. I mean, I like the regular Gary better. I will say I'm not the biggest Mega fan. I think a lot of the Megas kind of look silly. I do like them, they're useful, but a lot of the Megas kind of look marginally whack. 13-0 PvP, nice. Great streak, man. Yeah, you got to run that. If you're winning, keep going. I mean, like, that's when you can climb. The only time I usually go on hot streaks, though, is Master League. Honestly, I feel like I never have consistent streaks in any other league. I can go okay sometimes in Great League, okay sometimes in Ultra. The limited cups, I usually don't even try. It's a totally different strategy, but yeah. Get discouraging, but I can't stop, want to improve. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I'm okay with losing some, but you definitely get to a point, like, when they add new Pokemon that are, like, taking over, say, like, Master League with the new dogs, it comes to a point where you're like, okay, I got to rebuild my team. If you're just not winning at all. And then there's, like, a few levels of thinking. Everyone started bringing fire, like Ho-Oh, to counter the dogs. And then on top of that, everyone's bringing Kyogre so they can counter the fire types people are bringing for the dogs. It's like so many different levels of thinking with PvP. Evolved my Hundo Meltan, did ya? Beautiful. I don't have that. I have a couple 98s, but congrats on your Hundo. Snorlax. Combo God says I'm back. What's up? Your dad just got here. If I miss you guys, have a good night. Hey, sounds good, man. Have fun hanging out with your dad, Timer Tyler. You're our guy. I'd never buy another clock again. I don't need one. Snorlax been caught, and he is. Wow. Got the pooch that is not the banana pooch. Back to the drawing board. Said the same thing before, yeah. It's just always a good feeling, though, in PvP. If you get a team that's working for a while and you're crushing, I just like having a team that, like, you don't have to adjust too much. You get really comfortable knowing the counts and how to play them into other stuff. When you're using different teams all the time, it definitely throws off your rhythm a little bit, unless you're really, really good and well-versed with all the different mons. What's up, Ginger? What's your best hundo? My best hundo is Cottony. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know if I have a hundo Cottony. If we go to like some of the ones I've maxed, I mean, there's Hundozation, some Curums in there, Dialgas, Hoopas. I don't know, it depends what you like, but we have most every Hundo Legendary that's been released, I think. Let's dump these guys into the trash can. Reese says, gonna head to bed, ladies and wiglets. Good night, mods and everyone. Good night, PT. Stay safe. Catch you. Sounds good, man. Thanks for everything. Really appreciate the job you do here every day. Seriously, but have a good night. We'll get talking tomorrow. To the one and only Wreath. Let's dump these. I could chill here until that one resets, but nah, we'll keep going. There's 3 Mega Ampharos in a row. Why couldn't they make those some Lugias, man? I'll probably do them just for fun, but kind of weird that those were everywhere. Also, I didn't check if we had recent Hundos. No, we didn't. Oh, so what's up, William? How you doing, man? See if I can snipe anything. No snipables right now. Got only Fanfees here. Bonk him on the head next to a Machop. The Machops are following us. We just left the Machop nest. And he's like, I'm still here. Mischievous. Man, it is still a pretty hot day, man. Been sweating pretty heavily like all day walking around. Got the Illumise, okay. But yeah, I think that, I guess we could go do that one. That one's gonna flip like the Passimian by the time I get there. Could start with that, and then I'll work my way down over that way. Favorite Pokemon is Gyarados. Combo love the Gyarados. Always have, always will. Oh, least favorite. Sorry, my little heart thing was blocking that. Yeah, Bronzor is the least. Bronzor is the reason we can't have nice things. Bronzor is the reason that families fall apart, that friendships die, and we can't tolerate that. Miltank bringing all the boys to the yard, sir. Man, a blue Miltank right here would have looked so good. What's your newest hundo? Drillbur. We got 2 different Drillburs in the last week. You like Bronzor, not gonna lie? Let me just go ahead and ban you for life. 1 sec. Just kidding. How many shinies do you have? We have that many. 4340. Also the coughing. Could be a Didopotamus. Nah, he's not. Okay, it's 6 o'clock. That should be a Omanyte now. This monkey man should be flipping over. I think, anyways. How do you have over 10,000 Pokemon storage? You just buy it. Is it spelled Hundo or Hondo? It's Hundo with a U. Hondo is dangerously close to a car brand. Also, is that not going to change? Let me check what the balloon is first, but that should be flipping like now. Mindfu, not the Shinefu. Get your shiny Wiglet. I did not. I failed, but I'm still trying. What's up, Elliot? Reload the game? Yeah, I might. Because that one's already flipped. I think it's just the power spot. Yeah, that should be... I'll try. But I think it's flipping late. Red Robin. We don't have those here. Is it good? Man, there's so much American food that I want to be able to eat, but I live in a different country that's got non-American foods. Yeah, this one's just broken, man. Yeah, what's up, Tito? I guess this one's not going to work. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to walk away from this stop, and then it's going to flip. I'm already calling it now. That's what's going to happen. All right, we'll go to the next one up here. Dude, I swear that's going to flip in like any second. Oh my God, fire name. You can tell by the photo. Mr. Wavy Davy. Double XS Shundo Extra Veiny Primal Wiglet. That's like a nice mix of everyone's name all together. Can't be Davy, can't spell Wiglet. Got a Fish. Shiny Fish would have been awesome. I'm keeping an eye on that Passimian. I fully believe that's going to flip. The second I get out of range to connect to that, they're going to be like, surprise. Became lucky friends someone. We're going to do Shiny Growlithe for Shiny Scyther, both for our favorite Pokemon. Fantastic. I love that. Dude, what did I just... Come on. What are we doing here, man? Come on, Omanyte. Like, man, this game is... Scopely's watching the stream right now, and they're like, look at this guy. We're going to spawn on him when he leaves. He's going to be so mad. I just called that was going to happen. How many shinies today? We got 4 today. 3 on the stream, I think. My goodness. Okay. Enough mucking around. Let's do this. That was ridiculous. I was sitting there. I'm like Mr. Bean looking at my watch, looking around. Like, is it going to flip? Is it going to flip? It didn't flip. And then as soon as I walk away, boom, there it is. Pow right in the kisser. I guess I should chill here too in case it kicks me out. But my God, Scopely, get your game together. And don't ban me for slandering you. All right, there we go. For emojis, yeah, so it's for some reason 2 max. Like the mods and I can do more for whatever reason, but yeah, we try to take off the cap for emojis, and Nightbot just won't do it. It's currently set right now to unlimited emojis, but it still times out for more than 2. I don't know why. What's a Nightbot? It's a AI robot moderator. A roderator. I don't know. That didn't work, but yeah, it pretty much does that. All right, man, here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. 883, I believe, is the hundo we're looking for. And this would be pretty good to have a rock type in the game that's actually useful. So here we go. And not shiny 861. It's okay. These are fun to do. They take like 3 seconds to check them, right? So why not? Nightbot's always on a rampage. Nightbot's had a hard life. Nightbot doesn't have many friends, and he's not particularly looking for any. Shiny Hunter, what's up, man? Yeah, it's okay. Psyduck, that is not blue, would love that. Also, too, I'll have to go and look back on what day it was, but we never named a shiny after 43K. I think that was on the day... I think that was on the day that we got the shiny Esper, though. I remember we couldn't get a shiny for a while that night. We got it right at the end. So I gotta go back, but I think we have to name the shiny Esper we got from a few days ago 43K. Because, yeah, I want to keep up the namings. Like Kristen says, if we can hit the next like goal, I will drop another 500K dust and max another legendary. So if you want to see me spend some dust, drop a like, it's free. We already maxed out one, so I'm a man of my word. We already did that with the first like goal. If we can hit the next one, I'll max another one. And let's go. 95% shiny light from Braden, okay. All right. I should have some water while I'm chilling here too. It's a hot day. Serenity's a great puppy, says, sending shiny luck. All right. Here we go. I like the evil eyes it has at the beginning. All right. Do I do the Mega Ampharos after this? I don't know. Wes says any shiny Ampharos. That's a good on cue timing for that, but haven't really rated it. I do have some in my account, but I haven't rated it this rotation. $69%? No way. Kristen got the actual real one this time. No way. This has to shine. The minus 69 happens all the time, but the actual real one. Hockey says it happened. Let's go, Kritten. Here we go. Ready? We're gonna drop a Zappy here. I already dropped one before. Okay, never mind. And rare candy, nice, shiny. Well, fudgicles. Either way, that was still cool. Gary the Snail. K Money says, got a little challenge for you. Find a Quagsire in 10 minutes. I don't think I'll find one of those. I'll try my best. But let's see what this one is. An 854, yeah. Kind of so-so. All right, we'll jump in this one. I'm gonna do the Ampharos before we head out of here. If you want to jump in on this, let me know. I don't know what the odds are on these. Probably 1 in 128. But they're still kind of fun to do. Boy, yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we can find a Quagsire. Or you can just drop a sub either way. Davey with the 11 says, YouTube's emojis are spelled out in words in chat because Nightbot doesn't have a membership. He just sees words being spammed. That's why. Gotcha. Okay. Either way, thank you for the 11 and some info. I was going to say, it does seem kind of weird how it does that, even when it's not set. But thank you, Davey. Really appreciate that, man. He likes to go with the fake one. The Nightbot and the check mark. It actually almost got me for a sec. It was looking real enough when I saw that. He puts the wrench beside it too. I like it. That's an A for effort on that. He tried hard. But once again, thank you, Davey. Davey's a man who knows things. And wow, people are keen on the Ampharos. I didn't know that. If you're on PC and hover over a Pokemoji, you can see it spelled out. Okay. All right, let's go. I'm gonna let you guys carry me for a sec while I grab a water. I gotta like dig into my bag to find out where it is. Sweet. Found my water, nice. Oh no. Did 2 Lugia raids? Took a while to took down. Yeah, they're kind of a little bit tanky depending on what you got. So Spike says Lugia raids. Yeah, we did a few of them today. They're not super easy to find. Are you blue? I am on the blue team, yeah. We scroll over and have a look at me there. All right, here we go. How do you do a Pokemoji? So anyone who's a member Ginger has like some channel emojis and stuff. Davey likes to Pookie. Davey likes to do a lot of things. I've never heard that before, though. Someone using the Dapper Dragonite in there? I love that. Once again, Ampharos has the best hair in the game. Give Ampharos a guitar, I'd go to watch him play. I don't know what kind of music he plays, but I'd go and watch it. Got a Gengar in the daily, did ya? I like that. Playing in 2018, got a Shiny Lugia when it first came out. Didn't even announce it, they just dropped it. I mean, it would have been really exciting back then for sure. 6% Cam. After all we've been through, Cam, you're going to do me like that? You think you have friends, and then Cam sends you 6%. Oh my, K going strong. 96 from K. K is nothing if not consistent. And consistently good. Here we go. Drop a like for some pink shiny luck. Let's see what we get. I'm going to chug this water. We'll check this. Okay, here we go. And shiny. Well, F. I think that might be okay, though. What's the hundo for this guy? Why do I think it's like 1620 or something like that? I think it might be around there. I haven't rated Ampharos in ages, though. Hey, what's up, Logan? I appreciate that. That's not too good. How much to get an Ampharos cut? I don't know. I'm not a barber, but it does not look cheap. And since you guys wanted to run that one, let's run another. I'm down to do another one again. I didn't know they'd be that popular, so. I sold my first card. What'd you sell? Are you like grading them and selling them, or what's the deal? He likes to go, says, gonna eat and relax with the lady. Celebrate the Schlundo Moltres. Have a great evening, BT Mods chat. Catch you soon. Sounds good, man. Thanks for popping in, and definitely tell she likes to go. Congrats. Joining the Shundo, I guess, Schlundo Moltres Club. Fantastic one to have. No way. Chris, I got the shiny. Did I miss that up there? I was trying to chug this water. No way. Congrats. It's a pink shiny too, which Kristen loves her pink shinies. Couldn't have went to a nicer person, and finally I sent her something good. So anyone who doesn't know, Kristen raids with me every day, and I always send her bad stuff, and I feel terrible about it. But that is awesome. Let's go. Hopefully it's decent. I mean, it's from a raid. It should be okay at least. That is beautiful. Love that shiny. I got that shiny once off the Daily Incense. This is like 2 winters ago when I first started playing the game. Off the Daily, I saw Ampharos and he shined, and I thought that was the coolest encounter screen to see. Antonio says, good evening, BT. How you doing today? Doing good, man. How's your day going? We got a couple of shinies. We saw a bird today. It's been a pretty good day. Having lots of fun. That was unexpected, but I'll take it, yeah. I mean, for sure. Getting a shiny from a mega raid is something that almost never happens. Been playing for 5 years as combo, have you? 5 years is 3 years longer than me. Got Rev hopping in this one too. Nick with 89%, there we go. Little tired from work, says Antonio. Hopefully you can do some relaxing now. I'm going to take this raid on the go. I don't think we'll faint. I'm so used to having the pass trick, man. It's still kind of weird not having that. Almost midnights is west in the UK. Yeah, I know a lot of you guys in the UK. It's super late there. I appreciate you guys chilling so late. We'll do a couple more of the Ammonites if I can find them. I didn't have a look at exactly where the next power stops are up here, but I'm sure we'll find some. Why not yellow team? Because the blue one's better. That's why. But yeah, I think somewhere in the low 16s we want for this. Our 1598 was decent. I wouldn't go that far, says Kristen. Here we go. Kristen did not like the comment about the yellow team. But drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's see what we get. Combo, yeah, it's on every video. Every video I ever post, the thumbnail you can see. But yeah, on iPhone, it doesn't let you stream with like face cam, but actually this weekend I'll be doing like a long version stream. So if you want to come and check out how beautiful I am, you can. And shiny. Fudgicles. That one's bad. That one's not too good. We will bonk him on the head. You posted in the members chat? Sounds good, man. I'll have a look. Ooh, Talonflame again. That's a lot of Talonflames. And we have another mega. I mean, I'm down if you guys are. That's so random. Why is there that many of these? Ampharos is all over. He's taking over. Yeah, let's do it. What's the new weird loading thing that happens when you go into your raid encounter? I thought it was just me. Yeah, I don't know. It's some kind of weird glitch they have going on. Not too sure. We probably already have enough buddy hearts on Salamence, but we'll throw them in just in case. This is 3 of these in a row. Wishing you shiny luck. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Also, dude, we're pretty close. We're around 30 likes away. But if we can hit that like goal, I will max out 50 max a Hundo Legendary on stream. We've already done one today. So if you want to see me spend $500,000 dust, go ahead and hit the like button. It is free. And we could do that right now. If everyone in the stream just dropped a like, we would literally be able to max out a Hundo Legendary right now. Very excited for this weekend. Axolotl, me too. Gonna be fun. K Money says, sadly your time was up finding a Quagsire. Didn't matter. Gonna subscribe anyways. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it, K Money. Thanks for the sub, dude. I let you down this time. Maybe next time we'll get it. All right, awesome. We'll go chill up this way while we do this raid. The K says, 31 people drop a like. BT will max 100. Let's get it. Yeah, it's gonna be an expensive day on the dust for me, but we might as well. I'm a man of my word. We hit the first one, we max the Lugia. I'll pick something out. Actually, you know what? I'll let you guys pick. We'll go and check my Hundos, Hundo Legendaries, and whatever you guys want me to max, we will max. Highest CPU in the game is Zacian. So Zacian in the crown form is a 5629 as a Hundo. 40 likes minus 5,000 Stardust. Fair trade? I think so. It's literally free to see me spend Stardust. I'm using my Shadow Swine. Haven't used this guy in ages. I think I have like a graveyard of Fainted Mons. That's probably why, but it's kind of cool. I like because the peer pressure says lunch. What's up, lunch? Yo, I meant to tell you too, man. I know you're gonna keep an eye out for our stop that's gonna get approved, or it's going up for approval, whatever. It got AI denied, so it's gonna be appealed, but I don't think it's gonna be in a voting process. I think when it gets appealed that Niantic looks at it, so just thought I'd let you know. I appreciate you looking out and trying to help out, but I don't think you'll have to watch out for that one anymore. All right, almost another one of these guys down. Didn't plan on doing a bunch of Ampharos raids in a row, but how many Galarian Birds do you have? 22. Which is a good amount, I think. All right, maybe this one will be pink. Let's see. What's up, Evan? And here we go. Does this one shine? No, it does not. And it's pretty bad as well. So the first one we did was the best one. We'll be moving to where this Pokestop. Yeah, you're going to be moving for that? Okay, and this is Talonflame again. That's pretty random, but we'll take them. We take a nice Talonflame. Let's jump in. We'll bring an Articuno. Had 2 free little libraries get denied for some stupid reason. Yeah, lunch. It's kind of weird that I think what it is the AI flagged it for being an actual library, like one for like you'd go into and stuff. So it thought it was private property, it said, or something. But it's a little bit weird because little libraries for the main part seem to be like a guaranteed approval, and I guess they're not anymore. How do you have fun in Pokemon GO? Just wondering, says CK. I mean, there's lots of different things to do. There's shiny hunting in the wild. There's raids. We're doing Dynamax raids right now for Max Monday. But it's a really fun game. You get some exercise and you can find some really cool stuff. All right, here we go. Another one bites the dust. 883 is what we're looking for. Let's get it. And we're like 20 likes away from maxing out a Hundo Legendary, man. So definitely drop a like. And here we go. Shiny. Not shiny, 854. All right. These are pretty fun. I'm having fun doing these, even though they're not shiny yet. 58%. Kay says, right, all you buttes are going to go to sleep. It's been a long day of trains, planes, and automobiles. Literally, I'll be definitely need some sleep. Sounds good. Thank you for everything, Kay. Glad to hear you got home safe and everything, but we'll get talking tomorrow. Have a fantastic rest of your night. Let's go do Zeus one now. If I can connect to this. Might have to walk up this side street, I think. Yeah, looks like we do. Man, I'm so close, so still can't connect to that. Oh, well. I'm trying to think what we'll do for Hundo Legendary Max Out. If we do hit that. So I'm sure I have some. Legendary. Let's filter by low CP because the other ones that aren't max. So we have like a Yveltal's cool. Latias is in there, I guess. Oh, dude, we have some Groudons. That would be kind of a cool one to do. Yeah, I mean, like, one of these, that's a double XL Hundo Groudon. So there's some cool choices to pick from for Hundos that we don't have maxed just yet anyways. Do the Bacon Bird? Only thing is, I wonder what I have for XLs in the Bacon Bird. Don't have enough XLs, that's the only problem. I just maxed one of those. Always vote Zappy. Yeah, the Kanto Zapdos would be cool too. Not that it's super useful, but it's pretty nice. Weird quest. I guess we'll keep this one for the Stardust, I guess, but that's kind of strange. What's up, Charger? Welcome back. 59%. We just did 3 mega raids in a row, so I don't know if I'll find any other ones. We literally just did back-to-back-to-back megas before. We're doing some Max Monday stuff now. Let's bring Zappy. But yeah, these are super fun to do. Super easy, quick. You don't have to worry about losing or anything. What's the mega? It's Ampharos. So not the best Pokemon, but it's a pretty good looking shiny, right? Do you add people? I add members. Only reason why is because you can only have 450 friends in Pokemon Go. So I'd love to add everyone. It's just not a possibility. So I do add people, but we add members to the channel. Bacon Bird's your favorite legendary? Really? It is a good one. I don't have any good shinies of it though. I don't know why, but never got any good shinies. Hatched a Hundo Larvesta. Oh, nice. Did you evolve yours? Yeah, I evolved the one shiny because I have the other shiny that's the same IV. But congrats on the Hundo. Rilo, that's a tough one to get. Hatching any Larvesta feels like winning the lottery, but Hundo's sick. And shiny. Not a shiny on this one. All right, maybe the next. That's okay. Let's hop in on this. Almost forgot, happy Civic Holiday. Yeah, you too, man. Hopefully you're having a good day. Ampharos, why am I blanking on that Pokemon? It's the evolution of Mareep. The big yellow guy. Am I capped for birds, by the way? Did I already drop the max amount? Because it didn't let me try to drop a bird there. I don't know why. Let's see. Brianna's back. What's up? How do I tell you I transferred a Hundo Larvitar? Why? I gotta know why transfer a Hundo Larvitar. Believe it or not, I don't even have that yet. I've done so many Tyranitar raids, caught so many Larvitars, I've never got the Hundo for anything in that family. All right. Yeah, Critton, if you guys can come to, I assume you mean for Vancouver, that would be awesome. That would be the best of times. That would make my entire life. Hatched a Hundo Larvitar a few months ago, beautiful. Yeah, it's in the 12Ks. I mean, like, I hatch it all the time. Just not Hundos. I always hatch, like, garbage IVs. All right, man, here we go. What do we got? We are less than 20 likes away from maxing a Hundo Legendary, so if you want to see me spend dust, drop a like, man. We could literally do it right now. if we hit the light goal. No shiny on that. All right, hopefully some other ones down by the water. Hundo Mew? No, I don't have a Hundo Mew. You only get the one check on that, right? Unless you you had the research for the shiny, but even then, 1 to 2 checks maximum is a tough one to get. That's Natu in raids? Why? Why is Natu in raids? I should have went the other way. There's 2 up there. It's okay. Second shiny is a shiny 96 Sneasel for Ginger. Almost a Shundo is pretty crazy. How many shiny Quaxley do you have? Well, I'm glad you asked. Well, 69. We evolved some of them, but we had 71 on Quaxley Com Day, but then I deleted 2 so that we could have 69 because, you know, nice. 56% from Cam. Okay, we'll take it. Got the snake. And lunch at the end. Also, you better come to Vancouver. That would be the biggest gift to everyone in the world. An in real life Critten at the event. That'll be the title of the stream, that just Crittens here. Just nothing else. Doesn't even say that I'm at the Safari Zone, just Crittens here. 76% have Airbnb Vancouver parties. It's gonna be weird. I haven't been there in so long. I told you guys I used to live there. I briefly lived there and have never been back since. So like, it's gonna be kind of trippy for me going back there. Rarest Hundo. I don't know. I mean, some of them are pretty tough to get. Like that is Origin Form Palkia with Spatial Rend, the move. Same thing. This is Origin Form Dialga with the move. They're pretty tough to get. This is pretty tough to get too. It was only in raids 1 time. Hundo Hoopa's pretty tough to get. I don't know what I'd say is the rarest, but this is a Shundo, not just a Hundo, but that's a Dynamax Shundo Entei. How many steps you do in a day? I mean, it depends. Usually around like 30K. Ginger says gonna go. Thanks for popping in, man. Appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. Enjoy the rest of your night. Leave some for the rest of us. I'm out here grinding, man. I feel like this game obviously does have some luck involved, but it is a lot of what you put in, you get out, right? If you grind a lot, you'll get a lot of good stuff. Camps have a Hundo Dialga with the move. Either way, it's nice to have that. A huge mask. We're gonna go up to the right to those other 2. Gonna stay for the maxing, says Ginger. Hopefully we get to do that soon, man. It's up to you guys. For dropping a free like on the stream, you could see me spend 500,000 dust. I'm fully willing to do that. The cast form. You blame Alex? He's pressuring you into doing some Lugia raids? What an Arlix. Got the Swablu. Speaking of Hundos, no other random Hundos picked up in the wild? Weird, okay. Hundos are a strange thing. Sometimes you get a bunch of them really quick, and other times you don't see them for a while. I should be able to connect to this one in just a minute. There we go. And yeah, I'm guessing that we're capped on bringing birds and stuff to these stops because it's not giving me an option to drop them after these battles. So there probably is some kind of cap to how many Pokemon you can pop into power spots at a time. Oh my god, Big is here. Biggest. Did some raids, nothing good. Still don't have a shiny Ammonite. Dang, Rachel, me either. I mean, I have the regular ones, it's not the Dynamax, but I want to see this guy. There's 2 more up the street. Well, there's this one and there's 1 more that are easy to get to. At least gonna run those. Second Lunchmate says I also enjoy this stream and liked it. Lunch is spamming alt accounts so we can try to get the maxing done. All right, here we go. Charger says, how's your day been? Fantastic. How's your day going? Probably head out now as I'm quite tired. Didn't sleep well last night. Dude, no worries, Nick. Thank you for everything, man. I really appreciate the job you do here every day. So have a good night, man. And here we go. A shiny. Well, frick. That's not a shiny. Maybe the next one is. That's the gambler's attitude, right? Young says best YouTuber ever. Thanks, man. Did we hit the like goal? Hold on. Hold on. Did we hit it? One of the mods confirmed. On my end, it's not loading yet. Combo says we hit it. I'm gonna do, oh yeah, these two. I guess there's actually two down that way. Let's take this street. Charger says, well, frick. We sure did get spending. Okay. So here we go. We're gonna look at this. I'll let you guys pick, I think. So, unfortunately, the Yveltal won't be on the table just because I don't have enough XLs, but we could do Latias, I guess. The Groudon's a strong contender. This is a double XL Groudon, which is kind of cool. We could do Zapdos. We're just short, but I would use Rare Candy XL for that. We could do Heatran. That would be kind of a sick one too. What do you guys think? Regice says Gear. Zappy says Nick. We'll let some answers come in. Heatran's good. I mean, I kind of myself am leaning towards either the double XL Groudon or the Heatran. Heatran, double XL Groudon. I'll let some more votes come in. Zappy, Heatran, a lot of Heatrans coming in. I feel like Heatran's pretty sick. Get the next one up there. Also, this gives us a Combee, 201. Yeah, we're gonna go do these other two. Do Groudon, Heatran, double XL Groudon, Heatran and double XL Groudon. Lunch says Bronzor. I think that the majority has to be for the Heatran right now. That's what it looks like. Here's the other thing to keep in mind. I do actually have several good, like we have this Hundo Groudon maxed out already, and that's a Shiny 98 as well. I don't have any Heatrans maxed. Good with both. I think it's going to be the Heatran then. That one's looking like the one that has more votes right now. I'll leave it open just until the end of this battle, and then we'll max it. But I think it's going to be Heatran. %. Oh my God, Cam, here we go. It sounds good, K-Money. Thanks for popping in. Hopefully, yeah, see you in the next stream. All right, as a new player, I'm level 37 with 4 weeks played. What's the optimal use of MP? So, honestly, try to use your free stuff every day, even if it's just on random raids because they're all technically free checks. But when it comes to like Dynamax battle weekends and Gmax battle weekends, it's kind of expensive to buy MP. So you can kind of decide if that's worth it to you or not, but definitely collect and use your free MP every day. All right, here we go. Heatran because you have a max Groudon already. Yeah, it looks like, I think we're doing Heatran, guys. We will end up maxing probably all the Hundos at some point. But it looks like right now we're going to do the Heatran. Thank you guys again for crushing the like goal. And I'm a man of my word, so we will max that after this shiny. Never mind, but we're going to max the Heatran. All right, guys, the time has come. This guy right here. Does it have the move? It doesn't have the... I'm going to have to TM the move, aren't I? Yeah. Yeah, we will. Okay. Here we go. You guys are responsible for this. Almost 500,000 dust. For the second time today, but again, I appreciate you guys crushing the like goals. Here we go. 50 maxed. He's going to join the level 50 collection. We were maxing out a lot of mons today. Let's put him in the level 50 tag. And there he is, a 4244. That's pretty sick. My Stardust is like, stop spending. Big boy Fitty. I'm going to throw in the Go Plus for a sec while we do this next battle. Hopefully we start getting some better luck on these, because the particle packs are going in. Let's get it. But yeah, I think that's kind of a fun way to do it, man. I appreciate you guys crushing the like goals. We did max out 2 Pokemon so far already today. I almost 50 maxed the Regidrago and Power Up quest too, just randomly. But yeah, it's a fun way to do it. It punishes me a little bit, but everyone gets to see something fun, and it's a free way to do it, so why not? Welcome back, brother. Reese is back with a Canadian luck. You're also Canadian. There's not too many of us in the Pogo community, it seems like. So good to see you. Here we go. Almanite's down. Can this thing finally shine? This would be really cool. Cam said in the 28, okay. I gotta say, Cam, 28 is... It's okay. We might need more than that, though. We didn't get a rare candy from this one. It's kind of weird how it gives you XLs as well. I didn't notice that before, but you get XL candies for the Almanite. And shiny. Oh my god, collection, no. Hold on. Is it gonna make me walk back there? Please tell me I don't have to walk back there. And not shiny, okay. I guess we'll take it, says Lunch. Ginger says, I gotta go, I'll see you, sounds good. Thanks for popping in, man. Thanks for hanging out and sticking around until we maxed out the Heatran. That's a cool one to have. I'm gonna wait until like we need to use it for something, but I might use the Elite TM on it, I think, to get Magma Storm. Another one of these right here. Jessica says, are you mad at me? I'm not. Here we go. Jump in. Flamus is from Ontario. The Ontario pride right now. Man, how many of these battles have we done? This has been quite a few of these. Also, I feel like the winner of all of these Almanite battles is definitely Garlic, because I'm going to be trading her all of these Almanites, so at least she has a chance to, for free, maybe get a chance to get a lucky hundo or a lucky something, I don't know. Because, yeah, it seems like a waste to do these and delete them, so definitely if you're going to do Dynamax, trade them to your friends, right? They get kind of a secondary chance at maybe rolling something good. Garlic says, woot woot. Woot woot indeed. And here we go. Another one down. If you haven't already, drop a like for some Shynamax luck. We have 3 shinies in the day. This guy hasn't shined yet, though. How about now? Come on. No, it's not a very good one. Ooh, Nat has a Lappy. I like those. I'm a fan of Lappies. I don't know if they'll make it in, though. Nat's in New York, so these raids fill super quick. Nice. All right, let's go. Sorry for asking for the friend code. All good. Yeah, hopefully you can understand that it's just, yeah, I can't add everyone just because friends list is limited and stuff, but no worries. All right, let's go. Going in with a 2-piece McNugget meal here. We'll see if Nat wants to use gems or not. So you can just brute force these with 2 and 3. It takes a little bit longer, but if I see that he's throwing gems, I'll throw some gems. I'm down for whatever. 93%. Yeah, Cam, that's looking better. Finally getting some better numbers up there. Have 3 Hundo Almanites now, 1 being the Dynamax. You got the Hundo? That's really cool. That's actually the only thing that learns the same type attack bonus rock move, so for now at least can be kind of valuable. Okay, looks like Nat doesn't want to use gems, which I'm fine with. Never mind, he's using them. Okay, we'll use some too. I'm down for whatever. 2 nuggets is not enough nuggets. I found out Little Tank was Canadian, so I added him. He promptly deleted me. I was sad. Wait, what? No way. Your mom got the Shynamax Almanite? Yeah, W mom for sure. Tell her congrats from me. She's gonna be like, who's that? She'll know. All right, there we go. It's been subdued, sweet. And Nat's actually sent me, I think, one of my shinies and a pretty decent IV. My hundo of this came from Jerry. Jerry the best. But here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. 1509. That's the hundo. 1426. Yikes. Could be shiny. This thing's been loving me lately, so I don't see why it wouldn't shine. We have 3 of these in the last 3 weeks. And here we go. Come on. That one's not shiny. Always worth catching these, though, because Lapras is very good in the Ultra League and the Great League. And they pretty much come powered up and built for the Great League as is. So we might as well give it a check, too. All right, sweet. And IVs, yeah, not the best. That's still fine, though. Evolve them on. I'd love to. Let's evolve this Litwick. Here we go. And this should give us a check for either a Combee or a Swirlix. That are shiny boosted. We did get one of each today, so pretty decent event. But here we go. Come on. Not a shiny B, and that's a 206. Keep them in the stack. That is Stardust boosted. So I'm keeping all those in the stack just so we can catch those on a triple Stardust day, perhaps. But man, pretty decent day. I mean, I did get this before the streams, it doesn't count, but the Machop and then these two guys. And we maxed out 2 hundos today. That's pretty fun. The Lugia, I know he gets a lot of hate, but it's kind of cool to have a level 50 with the move and everything. We maxed the Heatran as well. But either way, guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to wrap up for the day, grab some food. I will be live again tomorrow for Spotlight Hour, some raids, some bird hunting, all that stuff. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you know when I go live and all that stuff. But have a fantastic night, guys, and I will see you on the next one.